So before I say thank you everybody for joining in, the reason why Chillmonger is because you as a YouTuber know that in the title you can only put 100 characters, right? So to keep it under 100, I had to put the 1-0 and not the 2-0. And the same thing with last week as well. Thank you very much. I'm just saying. But what's up, people? Welcome back. Another episode of the O.O.C. We got the usual suspects in the house. Roberto, what's up? You were missing last week, brother. Where can they find you?
Usually you can find me here Wednesday nights, but weather didn't allow last week. I thought I could make it late, but Mother Nature said you ain't making it.
Roberto got home, popped on the stream, seen all them dudes up in there and said, you know what? Fuck that. My power went out, guys. I can't make it.
Watch it. You guys see the different Nzo in the front instead of the back, huh? JG was there too when I told him, and he's like, yeah, I know, dog. Now look at him.
What?
This ain't the response I got backstage. Yeah, I know. I thought mine was going to go on too, but yeah. Yeah.
I don't know what happens backstage stays backstage. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. Nadia, what's up? How you doing? Where can they find you?
We got Stephen A on the O.O.C.
Hey.
You can find me in the LOWKEY cave. You can also find me on Instagram at @beat_does.
So you're starting already, Chillmonger? All right. If you want to go debate some Jon Stewart, we can do that. Just set up a time and place, and I will be there. JG, you are up, my friend.
Yo, the time is here. Catch us Wednesday night on the O.O.C. with Nzo, the Abbott and the Osiris of the shit, the Spliff King and the Professor of Ganja, alongside Roberto, Mr. Always Keeping It 100, a.k.a. No Woman, No Cry. You can also find us with one half of the LOWKEY Cave Nadia, a.k.a. the Freestyle Queen, spitting the fire and brimstone on all you suckers.
Facts. JG is on point. So what is going on, people? As we do on the O.O.C, we got some topics. There are some things, before I used to show some videos and I stopped doing it. But I had one that I wanted to show because I'm sorry, but this mix, and you guys are going to laugh at it, but this mix goes hard. I'm sorry. Listen to this. First off, let me find out what you guys thought, because you guys can read. That's the fucking Goofy movie song. What are your thoughts?
Which Goofy movie?
Kevin Campbell,
The-
Kevin Campbell sang it though.
oh, does
Kevin
he? I didn't
Campbell,
see. I didn't know
yes.
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
I didn't
And
know
He
originally it
that.
was
played
supposed to be what's his name?
Bobby Brown.
Bobby Brown. It's supposed to be Bobby Brown originally.
Uh,
They switched to Tevin
Yeah.
Campbell.
I didn't know that. But yeah, Roberto, the Goofy movie. That Show Me Love was mixed with the Goofy movie.
Well, it's different.
But tell me that didn't go hard. Am I wrong, or did that not go hard? Because that was like, yo, it makes perfectly with the beat. I'm sorry, I enjoyed that.
You begging and you asking.
I mean, if I was at a
I-
rave, it'll be fire. But you didn't need
No.
that mix for that song. That song was fire without
yeah,
that.
I know. Yeah, for sure. 100%.
No doubt.
100%. 100%. That's a classic house song for real.
And the energy of her voice compared to his, I don't find is the same. I find her energy.
Okay, I got you.
know, because that song is
Yeah.
like a staple, to hear it. First time I hear a mix on it, maybe that's why.
That
That
I
could
think
be
that's
it.
the first time I heard it on it too. Zill Nation said we need another Goofy movie. I don't know about that one. What up, Poe? Poe said, I remember that with Tevin Campbell. Hey, Tevin Campbell was tight. So now that I know that, I guess I can understand why it kind of mixes, but it's
What
done
happened to
pretty
him?
well. Oh, a lot.
Is he a
lot.
crackhead now?
He was.
Really, huh?
He was.
Well,
he was one of the. He was one of the ones that they say was diddled by Diddler.
I'm not surprised, but all them youths that came into early
up,
fame
Marco?
without the right guidance ended up fucked up anyways,
Mm-hmm. The lawsuit pretty much calls out Usher, Meek Mills. They don't say by name, but the way they word it, you know who they're talking about.
I saw some shit about Suge Knight saying he had a relationship with fucking what's his name? Fox.
Who?
Suge Knight.
Suge Knight said he had a relationship.
Yeah. But what's his name?
Or Puffy had a relationship with Jamie Foxx.
I don't know. It was just Suge Knight and Jamie Foxx's name associated. There was no mention of Puffy.
Interesting. Because I know there's rumors about Puffy and there's all kinds of shit with that, man. With Puffy and it's crazy what's going on over there, man. I don't even want to speculate or whatever, but we already know he's doing some messed up thing.
I don't know. Kim Porter death is mighty suspicious.
Kim Porter? Wait, Kim Porter passed away? Which one is this? What am I missing? What did I miss?
Diddy's the mother of Diddy's twin daughters.
Mm-hmm.
Her death was really mysterious and suspicious.
When did she die? Do you remember? Anybody remember when she died?
Sometime in it was 2018.
Well, she was buried 2018.
Okay.
The industry messed up Tevin Campbell and the black actor from The Last Dragon. Oh, I don't know what happened to him, but that would be interesting to definitely talk about. But as you guys know, we got a few topics to discuss here. Roberto, start us off. I want to hear your story. No. Your story. I want to hear your story. Corporations
big
versus
corp.
validity.
Well,
yes, sir.
You guys up in the U.S. don't have telecom like we do. We pay the highest telecom in the world. I don't know if Anzo's aware of that, but for our cell phone service, we pay the most.
Yeah, for sure, 100%.
My daughter had a plan. She got it through Rogers, and because I know her history with the my phones, for sure I got iCare, right? So we got iCare through Rogers. So now her phone fucks up.
Hold
She
on,
goes
hold
to
on. Don't, wait, hold on. Don't say nothing. What did they tell you to do? They tell you had to send it back to the manufacturer, right? I
no,
know.
it
I
gets
know.
even better. It gets even better.
Okay, go ahead.
She goes to Rogers. They say, well, we see your Apple Care expired in 2020.
Okay.
What? Okay. So she goes to the Rogers store. It's not right next door, but she goes to the Rogers store. Rogers punch it in. Oh, yeah, we see here that you have it, but there was a mess up in the transition in the records to Apple. You have to call this company Likewise. Likewise? Who the fuck is Likewise? Or Likewise is like the middleman between Apple and us, and Likewise is kind of us. Okay, so hold on for a minute. I'm paying you for a fucking service, and you're telling me I got to do the work? I got to call Likewise. My daughter had already gone to Likewise once, told them 2 days wait. 2 days went by. She called again. They opened up another ticket. So now I told my wife, you add me to this account. I call on a Saturday. The whole time I'm at the gym, I have to listen to fucking customer service music. What kind of workout you think I had? Oh, was I vexed, Anzo? So I'm working on the old system. Get rid of the front man, go straight to escalations. You know the protocol, either I swear or threaten to cancel. Boom, they're supposed to transfer you, right? This man told me, oh, we're all retentions now. Oh, really? Okay. Okay, so what are you going to do for me? Well, you have to contact Likewise. I said, I'm not calling nobody. I pay you. I don't work for Rogers. I don't work for Likewise. You never mentioned Likewise when we got this phone. That's your business. You guys fix it. Oh, that's the only way it works. I said, well, then it ain't going to work. It ain't going to work. I ain't fucking calling nobody. And I was going off on this guy so hard that my wife had to come downstairs and tell me to calm down a bit. I said, no, this is my element. I did this for how many years we did this shit at Sitel, Rogers, and all of them. And we were walking on pins and needles with the customer when we were fucking doing it. And now, customer ain't shit. So, bang, I tell this guy, let me speak to the supervisor. His supervisor. This guy put me on hold so long I hung up.
Yeah.
I called back. I called back. Go ahead, Isaac.
I was saying what they'll do is they'll tell you they'll have the supervisor call you back in 24 hours or 48 hours. But go ahead.
I called back on Saturday because that call ended with me speaking to a supervisor because I called back. He said he's going to escalate an email to Likewise. It has a supervisor's title on it now, so it's going to get done in 2 days. We're going to call you. I said, don't call me. Call my daughter. So I let it slide. Friday, Saturday, I get a text. Dad, you hear anything? I go, they didn't call you? No. So I call back. What does the woman tell me? You're not on the file.
Oh, yeah?
I go, you guys record stuff, right? You say that in the intro, and you say that this call is recorded for training purposes. Why don't you go back and listen to the 2 hours I spent last Saturday on the phone? I'll show your name's not on the list. That's like I was talking to a bot. I said, put me through to your manager. Now she put me on hold, and I hung up. So now I call my wife, who was in Panama, and I said, you have to put me back on this thing. I'm not letting this go. She puts me back on the thing. She calls. And I hear some rookie newbie. He's asking her for everything, including her blood type, to identify who she is. I go, Nadra, that's not how it works. It's your name, your email address, and your postal code. That's it. The guy raised his voice. Well, sir, this is the way. I said, okay, I got to sit back. This is the wife taking care of this. Meanwhile, I'm thinking, Anzo, hold on for a minute. My daughter has the iPhone 11. They're at 15 now. She probably doesn't even have a contract anymore. So I go to the guy. Let me ask you a question. Is this phone number I gave you up eligible for an upgrade? Yes, it is, sir. I had to laugh, Anzo. I had to laugh. I laughed hysterically. There's this guy. So why are you laughing? I go, In all of those calls that I made, all the people I spoke to, the guy told me the president of Rogers is going to call me in 10 days. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody offered me an upgrade. Do you know that could have ended all of that in an instant?
Mm-hmm.
Now she has a brand new iPhone Max Pro 500 gig with earpods and all the works coming in 2 days. But look what I went through, man.
Yeah, but what I'm saying with all of that customer service, why would you even stay there? I would have been like, oh, my contract is over. Goodbye. And I would have called Virgin or something.
Because I have a phone with Rogers, right? And I still have to pay on this phone. So if I cancel, I got to ruin my name again for 7 years.
Oh, she's under your plan?
No, but if I threatened to cancel both of our plans, because I was livid, man. I was fucking livid. What kind of customer service is this?
Yeah, but
Nzo,
fuck that.
Not to discriminate, but there was a language barrier with the people I spoke to.
Yeah, of course. Because sometimes you're calling like India and stuff like that sometimes, right? You know that, right?
Playing they're coming out of T-Dot.
Yeah. That's where a lot of they take their
outsource
customer service. That's the word I was looking for. They outsource it to India and stuff like that. My boss does shit like that all the time. And it's real cheap labor for them too, right? So
yeah, but you see, it's real cheap labor, but they don't care about reputation no more. That used to be something that these guys used to flourish, like it's a competition. You have to fight for every customer. Now Rogers owns Fido. Telus owns Kudo. There's only 6 of them, and 3 of them own the 6.
Bell owns
Videotroner. Oh yeah, so they're owned by 2 or 3 people. So you think you're fucking one. Meanwhile, you're still giving them their money.
Yeah, they're still in the same thing.
Yeah,
still on the same progression.
You know what I did to this guy, huh? This so-called supervisor, the last stop, the guy who couldn't do any more than the first stop. I was cursing. Now I lost it. I said, don't fucking tell me you understand and sympathize. Take that out of your script. You're insulting me with that fucking comment. You do not sympathize and you do not understand, or this would be resolved, right? Hello? Hello?
For those
hello? I'm saying hello. Hold on, Nzo. I'm saying hello 6, 7 times. I said, oh yeah? So under my breath, I go like this. Little does this motherfucker know he's being taped right now. Excuse me, Mr. Roberto? Yes, I put you on hold because I'm doing something in the background. Oh, you heard that, did you? You didn't hear the 7 hellos I said, but you heard me when I said I'm recording. Ain't that something?
First off, for me, when I realized that phone didn't have a plan, I would have canceled it and I would have went somewhere else. I would have kept mine, right? If you have Virgin or whatever, I would have kept mine, but that phone would have been canceled. Virgin has just as good plans and maybe cheaper than you're with Rogers. Oh yeah, Rogers sucks. 100%.
Rogers just has the phones. They have all the phones. That's the only reason I left Fido to go to Rogers.
Oh, Fido maybe, but Virgin, they have all the phones too.
Really?
Yeah, that was.
Well, if it was my phone, that would have been done. It would have been over. I don't care.
Yeah.
Ruin my credit. Fuck you, but it's my daughter's phone. My daughter's already waiting 2 weeks.
To get a new one. Yeah.
Yes.
But she probably still had to wait 2 weeks for the new phone anyways, right?
No,
so it would have worked out the same thing. Yeah, something like that. Because when I order from Virgin, I get my thing within 2 days. For Christmas, I got an iPad. And I got it within 2 days of ordering it. So I had it before Christmas and stuff like that. So, I mean, it comes quick, but that's how they do it, though. That's how those companies do it. They don't care about us anymore. You know why? Because everybody has a cell phone. They know everybody is going to go with one of them or another. And I don't know about you guys over there, but all of ours are pretty much owned by the same companies. So it don't matter who you go with. Really doesn't matter.
Well, I see posts saying he pays $150 at AT&T for how many phones? 1?
That's about it. One, yeah, that's
I
about it.
see these commercials. Get 5 phones for $39 on your guys' channel. I fucking see that shit
I
up
gotta
here.
remember, it's always other
It's
things added on to
stipulations.
that 39.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Stipulations.
It's
So,
stipulations, fees,
mhm.
fees. They will feed the fuck out of you.
Oh yeah.
It's
And they will put in some
no,
underlying fees you don't know nothing about till the bill comes in.
yeah,
Really?
no,
Mhm.
Because a lot of them
yeah.
are get paid commission. So they'll slip something in there. They're like, wait, whoa, whoa, wait a minute.
So,
When did I ask for this?
but my question is because he's saying 150, right? And like Roberto said, I see the commercials too. Get 2 phones for $50 a month. What do they slip in there that jacks it
As an
up to
extra $100.
150? You know what I mean?
Well, there's always,
Like
when there's
what?
always, we see a contract, always
Activation
that little
fee.
fine print, exact activation fee. You may have
Ain't that shit
insurance you got to pay on
$9.99?
it. What kind of
How
data plan
much?
do you have? It's all
Yeah.
kind of
$9.99 activation fee, no? Or I think
Oh,
it's $60 up here.
Yeah, it is $60 here. It's $49.99 up here for our activation fee, right? So
I just heard about
I'll
that
give an
shit.
example of something. I'll give an
go
example. So
ahead.
I'm with Verizon, right? And when I upgraded my phone, I get these texts every month or so. Hey, I'm an Android guy. So hey, with this Samsung sir, you can get this, you can get that, right? So I was upgrading, and it was a trade-in deal, right? Then when I called and talked to them, yeah, it's a trade-in deal on commercial, but it's for qualifying phones, right?
Oh
They
yeah,
don't
yeah,
tell you
yeah,
everything that's involved in it.
yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. And you know what's funny too? Because we used to do an existing customer gets nothing. You
Mhm.
threaten
Mhm.
to, and this was back when we did it, right? You threaten to leave, or they want to get you back. They will offer you the world. You will get the best plans for coming back. But if someone's like, "Hey, my friend just canceled and got this plan. I would like to have that plan." Oh no, sir, you're an existing customer. We can't give it to you, right? Because they already got your money. They don't care. It's nothing better than new money. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. I should have been. If I go back in time, you know what I mean? If I could just go back in time,
But
I'd
tell
have
me
some sort of
something.
cell phone company or some crap.
You don't feel customer service has taken a dramatic dive since the poke?
Yep.
Well, I think customer service is
Yep.
really bad.
No, I mean that's when it started because they used the poke for everything. Oh, we can't do it because of, we can't do because of, and they said, "Hey, fuck, we're getting away with this shit. Why don't we just keep doing it?" Because honestly, I remember Onzo, even when we were doing that thing with in the old port, it wasn't a legitimate company. But
Mhm.
if somebody's mom or somebody's son called and said, "Listen, they weren't mentally conscious or aware to make these decisions," we gave them 6 to 8, maybe even 9 months refund.
Mhm.
You know, and
Mhm.
you have these big fucking corporations who are making hundreds of millions profit every year, and they're getting more and more stingy.
Yeah, because it's about the pro. See, and this is a good thing that you brought this up because I want to talk about this. First off, Poe gave a $2 super sticker.
Respect.
Thank you, right? So, and this is the corporation stuff. So I play 2K, right? And 2K has done a lot of things this year that are messing up the fans to where you actually have to. This guy spent $8,000, $8,000 opening up packs in 2K to get this one overall 100 card. And with the $8,000 he spent, he never got it. He never got it. So I was like, man, the shit that they're doing in this game is crazy. But then I find out that 2K pays $1.2 billion to use the NBA's likeness. So as messed up as it is, as I'm a consumer and playing the game and you have to pay, yeah, I can understand why 2K wants to make some money off of this game if they're playing the NBA $1.2 billion. You know, so for me,
So
it's
are
like
they paying this to the owners or the
To
players?
the league.
But
to the
so,
league itself,
so does that
right?
trickle down to the players because it's about their likeness?
I don't think so. Because that's the owners who pay the salaries. The owners aren't the league. They are beneficiaries of the league.
But I do believe that the more like for TV rights and video
Yeah, they
game
get
rights and
their
stuff like that,
royalties.
right,
Almost.
the more they make, the higher the cap will get, which allows them to pay players more. Right. So that's why players are getting these crazy amounts because the TV deals that they have to pay is outrageous. So now you add the 2K on that, and 2K is the only basketball game out there, right? So I mean,
Yeah,
at the end of
they
the day,
used to make live, but it was never.
exactly.
I was like, hashtag the same size as other people. Like, come on, man.
And if you remember when 2K came out, I kid you not, 2K used to cost $35, right? It was one of the
Yep, I remember
cheapest
that.
games that it was like cheap. People were buying 2K. But the problem is 2K was really good. And as it got better, they started to add, you know, and I guess the
Uh,
NBA as they got bigger decided to charge more. So
well, they took
Hmm.
the route of Fortnite. It's like make them pay for shit.
right. But
It's
Almost
see,
it's
pay
the
for
same
play
thing.
almost.
It's the same thing that apps did to us. Like how all the apps used to be free, and then they
yeah,
started
yeah.
charging, and now it's subscriptions and all of that. And it's
Hmm.
like it's so crazy because like all of a sudden it was like in-app purchases, and now we
That's
just
how
getting
they
charged everywhere. This is what I be talking about when I be like, we are living in Black Mirror time. Like that is
yeah. Hey,
we're charged for
listen,
every damn thing.
I knew there was a problem when we started getting charged for water, but my son sent the $2.79 super chat. He said, "Here's $2 because you suck at 2K and need MT." First off, I've beaten you every time we played so far, kiddo. So just remember that. All right. But thank you anyways, and you don't need to send those super chats, bro. You know that. But but yeah, that's what I'm saying. At the end of the day, right? It kind of messes up the player, the casual player, because now it's like pay to win. More money you put into it. But if
Hmm.
you're putting in $8,000, like he did this on stream, so it's not like it was Roberto 8 grand, 8 grand.
I
So
don't
they
even
call
know
it
what you're
gambling.
talking about. To be honest, well, fucking, why
Okay,
you buying cards on fucking PlayStation?
so it's called My Team, right? Where
Hmm.
what you do is you're trying to build your team, and they give these. It's like when you used to go buy baseball cards, right? You get
Okay.
that one good card in there. That's what it is, virtual packs. So you're opening up packs to try and find the best cards in the pack, right? So
Hold
you're
on. If I
paying.
go to the local store where the lotto max number is like 45 million, and I go
Mhm.
spend 10 grand in tickets and I don't win, I'm a sucker.
Right.
No.
But now, okay. But here's the thing. You see, that is an option that you have because you can win something, right?
Well,
You
if he
don't get
gets this
nothing
card, he
when
don't win nothing. He can't sell it, nothing.
no, because okay. So what
So
they did is
what?
they got
He's a bigger
Can
sucker.
he trade them?
right,
He can't trade them.
no, no. All he can do is
Damn.
play with
At
that
least,
card in the
at
game.
least,
That's it.
at least in Pokemon Go, we can trade. Like, damn.
No,
Because
you can't trade
I'm
it.
tired of tired of people talking shit
So,
about people spending money
so
in Pokemon Go. I'm like, man,
now
you get somewhere with it.
but I get it that and I don't put money into the game like that, but I'm still competitive, right? I get my ass whooped a lot of times, but I'm still competitive. So you can still be competitive without putting money in there. But if you do it, you get an advantage, especially if you get that card that he's looking for. But Roberto, like I was saying, so 2K, let's say he put all that money into 2K, right?
Mhm.
2K25 comes out. 2 years later, they shut the server down for 2K. So all that money he spent on there is
Hmm.
nothing. He can't even go back and
That
play it
actually
again.
happened,
Yes, they shut the servers down after 2 years. So
and
you
no one
can't even
gets their
go
shit back.
you can't even go back and play. Not only that, is whatever you had on that game does not transfer over to the other game.
Well, to be
So
honest, I
now,
think now is the time to read fine print, man.
No,
Some
so
fuckery.
hold on.
so like
Yeah, go ahead, Lydia, because I got another part. Go
so
ahead.
so basically, it shit not becoming. They're making all the shit that we used to play like obsolete and unobtainable.
Yes,
Like, do you get
but
what I'm saying? Like, because like we're losing a lot of media because of the way we're consuming media at this point is all digitally. So
mhm,
we don't have hard copies of shit.
mhm,
And I'm just
exactly.
like, it's a lot of stuff that's not streaming and that like it's movies. Like I was trying to explain a movie to somebody and I was like, damn, I forgot the name of the movie. But luckily I can still Google it. But like me and the people that know about this movie can't find physical copies of it. You know what I
Nope.
mean?
Mhm.
Like it's
That's it. And even this with the video games now, right? Like,
yeah.
and Blockbuster, I think Blockbuster did say that they were actually all of the getting rid of all of digital media. Chillmonger, MT is my team points, right? So when you play the game, you get coins and stuff that you can use to buy cards and stuff like that. But here's what 2K did now, right? And February 28th, you had to agree to this new agreement that they had, where in the agreement they tell you that they are not liable for anything. Anything you put into the game is not real money or whatever, right? So let's say you put 8K into the game and you lose that player that you got. You cannot sue 2K for losing that player even though you paid all that money and they didn't give it back to you.
Well, the same way you said to me, you would have dumped the phone after what I went through. Why are you still playing the station?
Because
Because it
well,
seems like they're saying, "Fuck you," and you're still gonna pay, and you guys
well,
still fucking pay.
but here's the thing.
Oh shit!
I don't, but
Okay,
people do. Yes, 100% people do, right? People do. Like they'll pay
unbelievable.
eight. Okay, so 2K puts out packs every Tuesday and every Fridays. It used to be every Friday. But what they decided to do is, hey, maybe we can bring another pack in. So they tried
Sounds
it
like
out in one
lottery.
year.
Sounds
Yeah,
like the lottery.
that's exactly what it is. That's exactly what it is.
And
So
do the other stations do it like Nintendo and who's the other one?
So all 2Ks, it's not about the station, it's about the game, right? So it's
Oh,
2K
so you're
that does
saying all the 2K, like 2K NBA, 2K NFL,
yes, yes, yes,
any 2K game on
yes,
any platform.
yes. They will have these
Wow. So what? Does
they will
2K
have these
own the industry?
microtransactions.
Is 2K the number one in
For
the industry?
basketball, yes.
Isn't
There is no
RPGs number one?
well, no, I'm talking about in sports, like when it comes
But
to sports basketball.
overall. Because I'm
I don't
imagining
know.
if they're doing that in sports, are they doing the same thing in these RPG games?
They do it in every game. Every game has
It's
microtransactions.
extension packs. It's about buying extension packs, especially like I'm trying to think of what game specifically where you had to like buy more parts of the map or some shit like that. I don't know.
Mhm.
They're finding a way to charge everybody for something.
For something,
Um,
right?
Hmm.
yeah, that's like
Yeah.
I
New
bought my daughter
skins.
Just Dance. Yeah, I bought my daughter Just Dance, and I'm thinking like, oh, it's gonna be a significant playlist. No, you got to get a subscription to the playlist.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I didn't
Well, the
One
already
game alone
pay
is
for
already
the
expensive.
game.
Yes.
I
You
found
see,
I bought her a couple years back, so I didn't buy her the
Oh
newest
yeah,
one
I got you.
because it's some hardcore Just Dance people that was giving like their honest reviews, and their argument was, I paid for the old songs, but I cannot access them on the 2024 one, and I was like,
Hmm.
damn. So they making it
mhm,
so like you had to have a subscription for each game instead of
yes,
like I paid for this subscription, so I
yes,
should be able to access it.
100%.
Mm.
It's with Madden,
Mm.
right? It's with Madden. It's with 2K. Now there are different modes you can play where, and especially Madden and 2K, where you don't have to pay and you can just play the game, right? But the most competitive, there's two parts in 2K. It's my career and my team. Those are the two most competitive and played options of the game, right? So my son, I was just playing online. I would just find somebody, and then my son put me on to my team, and I was like, okay, I like the way this is. But if you're playing it to grind, like not putting, you will be
Hmm.
on that game constantly. And that's the difference. And even when you do that, the cards that you get free are never going to be as good as the cards that you get in packs. It's fucking crazy. But Danny sent a $5 super chat. He said, I think Redman versus Method Man will be won by Comic Chat. Let's go low key. I'm excited for that one. Roberto's just throwing out letters, Anzo. No, he's not. He's actually talking about real games. It used to be NBA Live or the NBA or the live series like Madden, EA Sports. Now 2K took over, right? And Madden is the only football license out there, right? So if you want to play a football game, you can only play Madden. If you want to play a
No
basketball game,
way.
yeah,
Yeah.
bro. Yeah,
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 no
they
Like,
cornered
competition.
the market. They cornered the market.
I'm
This is
telling you,
why,
it's been a long time since I've been on them consoles, man.
but this is why when you say corporations versus the little guy, this is how the corporations are screwing us, right? They are
Full spectrum, even in the fucking video game world. Wow.
they are milking us for every single penny they can get. Do you remember we used to play video games and all you had to do is grind the game to get the content that was hidden in the
Or
game or whatever?
find some kind of little cheat that nobody else knew about, like the stick handling in the hockey, coming in on the right side. Can't stop that.
Right.
I'm sure like there's like Dirk Nowinski from the Three. You can't stop that.
But now they have okay, so now like Mortal Kombat. If you want Mortal Kombat, you have to buy extra characters or you can buy their skins, right? So there's that. There's Street Fighter. There's not one game that I can think of that doesn't have microtransaction. The only thing Fortnite does different than everybody else is Fortnite is a free game to play, right? So you don't have to buy the original game, but if you want to buy content that's in the game, then you can. But these companies out here are not doing it like that.
So there's
So
no more defeat certain characters to get a character. You can only buy a character.
yes,
sometimes, but
that's some depending on the game, because some
Okay.
yeah,
games still do that, which I do
mhm.
appreciate that. Because I'm just like, I would, I don't know. I still would like it if you could like do like a special stage to get unlock stuff and stuff.
Mhm.
Make it rewarding instead of just paying for it. Because
Like
like,
at least let skills be applicable, like some people are better at the game. That's how they're able to do these things instead of
yeah.
buying
Absolutely,
their way there. It's that whole everybody
absolutely.
gets a fucking trophy bullshit, man.
Now it's just I
If you
paid
really
for
think
my
about it,
trophy.
Exactly. Exactly. I don't have to have skills. I could just buy it.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah, I can show that, Danny. I'll show that. He said, just skins, nothing to gain in an advantage on Fortnite, though. Yeah, I know what you're saying. You could buy skins, right? But at least it's something where they're trying to get. Because I see this guy, Mike, he plays all the time. He plays Optimus Prime. He was playing as Bender, right? So obviously he was buying the skins or whatever, or maybe he was winning them in the game. I don't know. But these games now, this is you can't grind in it. You can grind, but I mean, unless if you're not putting money into it. But I mean, again, at the end of the day, I can understand if you're paying $1.2 billion for the licensing. I'm pretty sure Madden is around the same thing. You're gonna want to find a
Hmm.
way to get that money back, right? So I guess it's a catch 22 because if they don't pay for the license, we ain't playing with NBA players. We're playing with like fucking
Ray
Joe
Well,
Ray
Joe
and
we
Pookie.
were
Moody.
back in the
Yeah.
90s.
Huh?
We were back
What
in the
up, Murder
90s. They
Hornet?
were all there. You could even get the old school guys. You didn't pay a fucking penny.
Yeah, I know, I
Mm.
know, I know. But I think NBA realized how profitable video games are and said, listen, because to, there's some players that aren't in the game. Charles Barkley, he won't let his likeness be in the game. The reason why is because 2K only plays older players $10,000 for their likeness. Barkley wants more than that,
And
right?
Barkley was wicked on that fucking game, right?
Right.
Hmm.
Back in the day.
So so some of the older players that aren't on the game, it's because they don't want they want like a percentage. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? They don't just want
Yeah.
10K. they know how much money these video games are making, so they want a percentage of it. So that's why they're not letting themselves be in the games. Um, yep, live was king, but when the Dreamcast dropped, they changed the game both with basketball and football because 2K dropped when Dreamcast came out, and that blew it up.
Yeah.
Onzo ain't lying. These people to this day still play. And yeah, I see some people still play that game. That was one of the best football games out there too. It was tight. That was Roberto's football. NFL 2K. That
Then
was
they started
Roberto's
making it too complicated, you know? Too
yeah, yeah.
complicated.
Mm-hmm.
Left shift, right shift, just to catch a ball? Come on, man.
So Reggie Miller ain't in there either. Yeah. So I mean, at the end of the day, like we've said, these corporations will milk you. It's and I was arguing with someone today on the phone where he's talking about change and stuff, and I was like, well, the only way to make change is by not putting your money into it. Your money is going to speak, right? We can play the game all they want to, right? 2K give us a game, we can play it. But if you're not putting money into the game, that is hurting 2K because they just had a 7% drop in people buying packs and stuff, and they pretty much they lost their minds because that's a lot of money that they're losing, right? So that's
What
what
up,
I'm saying.
Tony?
That's the way to these corporations, Roberto. That's the way, like you said, it was your daughter's phone, but that's the way. Take your money and give it to another corporation, right? I've never had a problem with Virgin.
That don't solve the problem.
Huh?
That don't solve the problem of us giving money to corporations, though.
Well, no, I know we're still gonna have to unless we have our own corporations we start up.
No, we
That's
too damn domesticated. We gotta get undomesticated and
Yes.
sacrifice some shit.
Yes. The
I mean,
people have
it's
to start
honest.
standing up.
Yes.
Like, fuck, what happened? Nobody stands up anymore. Everyone just takes it, like the Greeks say, apple pisu, up the ass.
Ooh.
Hallelujah.
Oh wow. Okay.
Hey, wait,
Okay.
is that non-verbal
Hallelujah.
on YouTube? Sorry. That's wrong.
No, I'm saying hallelujah moment because that's what I've been preaching. We need to stand the fuck up. That is correct. Yes.
Yeah, but
we need to
like
stand up.
Anzo, I will never argue with you. There's
No, I
just
know
some
you're not
things.
arguing with me. I'm just saying.
Some things have potential more so than others. Now, for us, we have to do it ourselves regarding Black people standing up for ourselves. No one's gonna. We can't really, like we said, there's some white people, we need them too. Well, they ain't really gonna help us because they'll get drowned out by the rest of them. They're outnumbered. We have to do it for ourselves. But I think everybody's getting it from telecom. Everybody. So that's a start. Maybe we can make some friends along the telecom way that we could come back to the Blacks and say, hey, since we made friends there, let's work on over here a bit. Got to start somewhere, right?
Yeah, absolutely. 100%.
Ain't gonna happen. Ain't gonna happen.
That's the problem. It ain't gonna happen. But if we do, someone has to start it, right? And then hopefully people will follow along. That's what I'm saying. That's where we had to do. Someone has to follow because, man, with the way prices are going, I don't understand how. Yeah,
everything is $5 at the grocery store. Everything is like starting at $5. I'm like, damn, $5. Like that's.
Not only that, did you see that brother who's showing you all the corruption that's going on in the supermarkets? Like they're making the boxes look the same size, but they're not.
Yes,
everything. Everything. Not even the air in the
too.
bag of chips, JG. That's already, we know that shit.
Yes.
But when he was showing like the box of cereal, like fuck, I didn't really notice.
I did.
Dude, and the cereal don't even last as long anymore. The quality of it.
Noticed.
Because you're getting less for the same price?
Yes. That's what inflation is. Yes. That's how they do it.
Inflation is you just mark up what we were paying for at a less cost before.
Yeah, but now they starting to make the bottles and boxes.
Raise the price.
Yes.
That's some fuckery,
man.
Right?
Yes.
They even showed, right? What was it? The tamarind chocolate or whatever that chocolate is called, right? And it has the triangles. And they said they had put a larger space in between. Yeah, they put a larger space in between the chocolate, and people were like, "Yo, what is this?" Right? The drink bottles, the holes in the bottom are bigger, which allows them to put less juice in there. It's bananas. But yet they're
They're doing
charging
it.
us the
They're
same
doing it.
price.
And where's our version of the FDA? Where's the FDA for you guys? Like, how are they able to do these things? And there's no one holding. Is there still a BBB?
Better
What's the
Business Bureau?
BBB?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do they still
Yeah.
exist? What
Yeah,
can
they
they
still
do?
exist.
What do they do?
Nothing.
Make sure no roaches in the kitchen.
Where's
That's
the
about it.
evolved version of them where they could actually do something like,
They do nothing.
so much people believe in them that you could actually shut down one of these motherfuckers who are doing this unrighteous shit,
Well,
They
I
don't
don't know,
care.
man. Yeah, the way these people, it's like it's not unrighteous, right? To us, it is, but they just we're just
Because
speaking the
nobody's
law.
complaining, Onzo. I think
I know.
there's little segments of us being test dummies to see how we're gonna react, and if we don't react, they just do it. I think we're the fucking lab rats now.
That's
Well,
what it feels like.
People complain. There's just no movement with the complaint, right? You know what I mean? Like we don't have a movement.
People who
Like,
fucking
oh, we
talk
can
about
stop
it
this
bananas
right
are
now.
disappear. Just disappear. No one looks for them. No one inquires. They just fucking vanished. Okay, let's go on.
I think the problem is a lot of people are like, what can we really do? You know what I mean? Like we could stop buying the products, but what are we gonna eat? Right? You like
That's when you're
cereal.
supposed to do community gardens and blah blah
Then go
blah.
pass some
It-
bylaw.
We
you
but
can
lazy
do
as
it.
hell out here.
people don't
Ain't
want to
nobody
go.
out there gardening.
That's how I say. People don't want to
I
go
do,
back to
but
doing shit the hard way.
exactly.
Hey,
It
if,
goes
if,
back
if
to what I was talking about video games, right?
We
If you
too
notice,
domesticated.
as generations get older or it gets longer, people are getting lazier
yes,
and lazier. So nobody wants to
yes,
grind like we did on the games back in the day.
yes.
Nobody wants to go out there and learn what winter garden is, summer garden. Nobody wants to do that anymore.
Nobody wants
So,
to earn their shit, JG.
exactly.
At all, right? And that's the thing. Can we blame technology for this? 100%, right? People, I remember I knew every single one of my friends' phone numbers off by heart. I don't even know my son's phone number off by heart at this point
I don't know my
because it's
wife's
in my
either.
phone.
I gotta look
I
at
can
that.
just, yeah, you know what I mean? Like, seriously,
Damn.
You left the damn there. So I don't know.
I'm
God,
serious too.
My husband is probably the only one I know.
I don't know hers. No, I got like
I'm
infinite.
gay.
Roberto?
I never told you that story where I was late for hockey and I took off without my phone.
Uh-uh.
And I got to the arena, no one was there, and I'm like, who could I call? I don't know. I was standing
if
at
I
the
get
phone, like
locked
I
up,
didn't know
it's
how to
over.
use it, man. Who am I gonna call? I can't call my dad. It's the only number I remember. He's gonna say,
Yeah.
I don't know the guys from hockey. I was fucking lost. You might as well say I was in the Middle East in the desert somewhere because the only thing I could do is drive back home, Anzo. I said, I'm gonna wait and see if somebody shows up, and thank God somebody did. But man, the way I felt so fucking useless, man.
At least you knew how to
All right,
drive back home. Some people don't even know how to
Thank
do
you,
that.
Nadia.
Don't even know how to do that
It's
without
the
people
least
ain't-
I can do, right? It's the least I can
Been
do.
living in the city for 10 years. They got you GPS to get around.
Imagine that. No. That's the younger generation. I believe if they don't have their GPS and they're in some parts, they're lost. They're you won't find them for days, man.
Crazy.
Meanwhile,
I
we used
do
to
it
have to
sometimes,
print
too.
out
I
MapQuest. Y'all remember MapQuest? You had to print out the
MapQuest get your ass
directions.
lost.
Hey, you lost? Just I'm going in circles like damn it out. Oh no.
Wait, what fucking device did we have to tell us to keep our eyes on the road when we were looking at the map driving on the highway? There was nothing coming up on the dash. Keep your eyes on the road. We're over here fucking looking on the map, doing 100 kilometers or 60 miles an hour. Can't do that now.
But I remember all of my old cable channel numbers, but can't remember the channel numbers on satellite that I've had for 15 years. Exactly, right? Because everything is, they even like spell check, right? People don't know how to spell it. They don't even teach kids cursive in school anymore. That is crazy, right?
That's wild because then they can't read historical documents because they can't read cursive.
But you don't think this is like a master plan?
Yes,
To dumb us down.
yes,
Yes.
yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
They
100%,
want us
Roberta.
stupid, docile, and domesticated.
So they can
Mm-hmm.
do whatever they want. If the
Yes,
Fact.
majority
Mm-hmm.
agrees, it's enough. Even if the majority doesn't agree, we're still fucking doing it.
Facts. 100%.
exactly.
And that's why when you talk about, like, the lockdowns and all of that stuff, it was a test to see if they could get us to do it.
Yes,
And
Anzo.
guess what?
I'm saying it all the
They
time.
Yep.
they passed. They passed their test.
Now
They
Quebec
realized that
knows in a moment's notice they could fucking make us stay in our house.
yeah,
Shut
100%.
everything down.
Mm-hmm.
They'll
100%.
send you a free check and they leave you in the house.
Oh, here's $400. You think that's a
Yeah.
lot? That shit don't last you but a week. Fuck, not even.
Oh yeah, for sure, bro. For sure. If I don't look on the road, my steering wheel vibrates. In BMW, the seats vibrate. Technology is spoiling us.
Oh
100%. I
yeah,
say it all the time.
I get a red
Self
flashing light on my face.
self-driving
You know
cars
what we
now,
used to
bro.
have? You start leaning over to the side, you hear that. And that's when you walk like, oh, let me get my ass back over here. I'm gonna
Yeah,
stop.
yeah, yeah. The little nubs on the highway.
Look on, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And you,
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm
Sometimes I
telling
used to go
you.
right and left to keep a little beat.
So, self-driving cars, right? You know what I mean? Like that's how lazy they want us to be. That they don't even want us. And the things that I am hearing with these self-driving cars now, right? That like they're saying like if you don't, okay, they're gonna. I think it was Eli's car, or something like that. Whatever, where they're gonna put like these chips, and if you're not paying the bill, the car's gonna drive back to the lot by itself, which makes sense. Which makes sense,
Or to
right?
just stop it from working.
Or stop it from working. Yes, which makes sense.
Because they don't need a Denver boot anymore.
So
You
what
don't
we
pay your
sitting here,
tickets, boom.
facts. So what we sitting here thinking is cool as shit is not. You think it's you see, and this is the problem, right? We always talk about, having this technology is great, and we act like it is here to benefit us when it's not, right? It's here to dumb us down, and now they're doing all of this stuff where they can just, take your car whenever, like you said, lock it off. You're not paying your bills.
Well, think
Yo,
about it. You
we're
have an electric car and you lose electricity. How you charging your car? You better hope your car has a charge in it so you can go to a hotel or motel or
mm-hmm,
whatever it is.
mm-hmm.
That's pure control because when there's a blackout, anything you own electrical, if you don't have a generator, you're fucking
Screwed.
useless. You're
Yeah,
useless. You
yeah,
can't do
yeah,
nothing. You got to
yeah,
go
yeah,
back to the Stone Age and light a candle. When is it they're
yeah,
going to start saying candles are fucking illegal?
yeah. you know, yeah, you're right. So that's what I'm saying. So everything in technology,
Odds of
I don't know, man.
I can see this younger generation, they lose power. They don't even know what a fucking candle is.
Bro,
You know
bro.
what I mean?
Hold on,
They probably don't even
hold on.
own a candle.
Yo, hold on, hold on. When we had, what was it? We had, I think it was the ice storm or something, where we had a few days where there was no electricity. Do you
What days?
know?
Weeks.
Yeah, well, I think I
It
was
was
only
weeks,
for
but the
me. It was like,
city, NDG
yeah,
was
the
at
city
work.
was weeks. Yeah, yeah, but I only had like a couple of days without power,
Okay.
right? But the metro was full of kids charging their phones. It was packed. They were just sitting outside in the metro charging their phones. Some of them were sitting on the floor on it. So yes, if technology, something happens where there's no technology, a lot of these kids are fucked. Some of them can't even cook, bro. You know what
Can't
I
even put
mean?
air in a tire.
You know what I'm saying? Like, can't even cook, man. Candles are fire hazards, so they are illegal for our own safety. Yeah, I feel you, chill, but
Where?
fuck
Because fucking
that.
handicapped fucking people can't use a candle because that shit's been around forever. There wasn't enough fires to fucking make them illegal back then. I'm telling you, man. People are fucking stupid.
I
Stupid.
tell, hey, it is what it is, man. We're gonna definitely have to, smarten up because we're at the mercy of the gun. And now and I'm sorry to say it, but it looks like Mr. Yellow Man is going to win this election again. So we're even screwed even more.
Telling people I'm gonna win this one.
No, I
I
was
was saying that,
mocking.
Joe.
Yeah, yeah.
I was saying that though. That it's a matter of time before the government says that.
And Nikki Haley dropped out, so it's Trump and Biden again. And I don't see people voting for. I hope I'd vote for Biden over and over again, but you know, black people like their shoes, so I guess Trump's getting our vote.
We need our. You ain't getting our vote. You ain't getting our vote. Fucking Canadian.
Oh no, we're kidding.
We got
Canadian,
our own Canadian over here.
Yeah. That's fucking right, we do. But yeah, you guys are in trouble. America's in trouble again. But whatever.
Listen, not America, the world. Because they're the staple on the world.
I know.
You see, I know it's not a topic up there, but I just wanted to bring this up quick to my American friends below. What's up with that delay on the Trump $500 million fine so this guy could get elected? What's up with that? The fucking Supreme Court puts a delay on the shit even though they know he's guilty.
Like they said, it's about what you can prove. He's stalling. He's going to get elected. Then, you know what's going to happen after that? He's going to absolve himself from all crimes.
Yep. Now, how is like? I know what's his name's turning over in his grave. What's his name? Nixon. Not Nixon. Fuck. Too many presidents, man. Who's that guy to impeach?
Clinton.
Oh, you're talking
back in the day.
Hoover?
Oh, back in the day.
Not Hoover. Nixon, not Nixon. Was it Nixon?
Or was it Johnson?
Yeah, I think it was Nixon.
He was impeached.
Nixon. Nixon's turning in his grave. He's calling Trump a genius. How the fuck did I think of that? Put my own people in the Supreme Court. Make sure they have a little IOU on them. And now I'm cashing in. And I'm going to vote for this guy. What? You don't have to vote for this guy. If Biden passes, then you have the first female president.
You know?
What's up with that?
But they don't, but hold on, Roberto. It's a black female president. You know they don't want that.
Quotations around that black. Quotations around that black.
She black somebody.
She made her comment in red.
Black on election time.
You know Kamala Harris went to school up here, Roberto?
Yeah, she's friends with Rockman's wife, man.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I don't understand. You know, she's Canadian. She ain't that bad. You know what I mean? She from here. Like, we already know Canada's like 10 times better, 100 times better than the US anyways, right? So I think that's why you guys hate on her, because she's Canadian. It's all good.
Well, you should have kept her ass up there.
You guys voted for her.
I didn't.
Somebody did.
Who'd you vote for? You voted for Trump?
Nor did I.
Yeah, no, I went independent.
Okay. You guys have independence?
Yes, there's more than just Democrat and Republican. Everybody
that's in the forefront.
That's all they promote. They stupid, and the public just continues to fall for it, and nobody ever like really pays attention to the independent people. And I'm like, they be talking about some good shit, like, and y'all just really be ignoring them. And people be like, you're wasting your vote if you don't vote Democrat or Republican. And I'm like, whatever.
There's no Republican Party anymore. It's called the Trump Party.
And that's beautiful. I got plenty guns and plenty ammo. Don't shit on us, Nzo. Let's keep it real, Paul. We got guns up here too, all right? It ain't like we ain't got no guns here. We got guns too. Don't worry about that. You know what I mean?
I can't tell you who to shoot, but you guys have guns. You ain't shooting the right people.
And we ain't just as free willy-nilly with it. You know what I mean? We are incognito, so you don't know who has a gun. So you think you're gonna roll up on a Canadian, Canadian, right? And then he gonna pull out his piece, and it's on. You know what I'm saying? I'm just
Well,
saying.
just give us a chance to run to our box to get our bullets and run to the box where the fucking the thing is where we can reload our gun and shit. Just give us 5 minutes, okay?
For real. Oh shit. Great topic, guys. It was fun. You know what I mean? Next one I had, as you guys can see,
We should just
it's
all
meant.
finish with fuck Big Corp and let's move on.
Oh yeah, 100%. We've been saying that. The next one I have here is it's all men are too sensitive. Now we kind of touched on the topic. Was it last week or the week before that? Right. But I seen this video and this shit made so much sense that I'll play it. But first, let me get to these comments here. Poe said he got guns. Yeah, I know what you got, Poe. I seen the pictures. I ain't scared. Don't worry. Because you know why? As big as your guns are, you could get murked by a tutu. You know what I mean? So I'm just saying, don't matter. Isn't the cost over there worse than California? Well, I don't know what the cost of California is, but it's kind of high. Voting for the establishment is a waste of a vote. It continues the useless politician cycle. Yeah, 100%, Poe. Chillmonger, 100%. So I seen this video, and this is preaching. I want you guys to listen to this.
With a man that is more sensitive than you.
It gets strange for me in conversations like these when we talk about one party being more sensitive or more soft. And a lot of times that kind of boxes men in, and it's alarming because if a man can't be sensitive and soft in his relationship, then where can he be? Like I don't know too many men that don't want to take their guard down with their old lady. Like I don't want to have to come home and protect myself from you. Like do you know what I gotta go through out in the world, and then to have to come home and guard and tiptoe with you because I can't be vulnerable? Like even when we use the word soft, bruh, a man being hard all the time will destroy him.
Facts. You know what I mean? When I seen that clip, I was like, yeah, I love what this guy is saying because that is so true, right? Go ahead.
Did you look out? Did you see the look on the women's faces in the crowd when he was saying it?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I don't know if they agree with that shit.
Well, we have a woman on the panel.
I ain't your average typical because my answers don't. My answers be my answers from my life and experience and from who I am. So I do not represent all women. This is this woman's opinion. So, no, I love it when dudes be vulnerable. It's a lot of dudes give off vulnerability in different ways. It just depends on how they have been able, how comfortable they feel expressing themselves. I have met a dude that was softer than me, and I was just like, I don't know what to do with all these emotions that you feeling. He's a water sign, and I was just like, you feeling too much for me, and I don't know what to say, and I don't know how to help you.
Before you finish that, you elaborate on the softness. I'm curious.
What?
When you say he was softer than y'all, I'm curious about what.
No, it was just.
I'm just asking. I'm curious.
It was just the way he expressed emotion. It was just very. He was very open and vulnerable, like with expressing emotion, and I'm just like, I don't know how to help you, cause like my thing, like my attitude. If I was in the situation, my attitude would be like, man, fuck them. But I'm gonna go cry in the car. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, like, cause I don't know, like when someone's crying, what are you supposed to do? Like,
so you're
when
not,
it's a no,
with it?
no, cause it's different when I'm with my kids or when it's a child, because I know that I'm supposed to comfort them. But like when it's another grown person, like what? Tell me what you want me to do, because I don't know what to do when I see another grown person crying. I'm gonna just be honest. and
That's
it's like
emotion. That's good.
not that I feel some type of way, but like it's just I'm gonna be honest. If I see you crying, I don't know how to help you. Like, do you want me to hold? I don't like. What is appropriate? Like, what do you?
Holding is good.
How do you want me to
Holding is
help
good.
you?
Holding is good. But you see, I think it's not even
Do you
about
really
maybe help
do
because you can't really help, right? But you can
right?
be sympathetic. You know what I mean? I don't
Hmm.
know if
I put on a neutral face. I don't be saying this. This the shit I be saying in my head because like I'm good with words when I need to be, but then like in situations like this, it's like, do I try to make them laugh? It should do what it they're there. Like what the fuck am I supposed to say to you? That's like when
Roberto,
like
oh,
that's like when somebody's throwing up. What you alright in there? What the fuck do you want me to say to you?
you go
Making
rub
a
their back,
comparison
make sure
of
everything is
throwing
okay.
up and fucking crying.
but not you never cried so hard that you felt like you was gonna throw up. I don't know, man. Like I guess I
Maybe
have
I
a
feel
weird
you. I feel you in a way. I feel you in a way.
I
'Cause
have a weird relationship with emotion. So like me, someone being emotional around me, and then especially if you being emotional about some shit that we done talked about 40 million times, and I done told you about this bitch, and I warned you about this bitch, and this shit played out exactly how I told you it was gonna play out because I told you about this bitch. Don't come to me with your feelings now, because I told you this what the fuck was gonna happen. Like,
Oh, so you're one of those. You're one of
no,
those.
because
No,
I'm gonna say I told you so. I'm consciously I be telling myself don't say it, but then my mouth be like,
yes.
see, I told you, man. You remember when I was trying to explain this shit, and
That
my
doesn't
mouth.
help. Yeah, that
I know
doesn't
it
help.
don't help. I know it don't help. I know it don't help.
Uh,
But didn't I tell you though? Why the fuck do you not trust me when I told you this? Like I'm trying to spare you of the bullshit that we going through now. Now don't come. Don't. I told you.
I feel you. Post that support them, encourage them. If an adult is super serious. Roberto, what are your thoughts?
well, I don't know, because I mean, there's a time to be hard, but when you do show emotion, it's nice to not be stomped on because when the tables are reversed, they want some empathy too, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like I feel what Nadia is saying because sometimes it's better I don't know why you're crying because if it's for something I think it's stupid, it's hard for me to show sympathy. It's hard for me to
Mm-hmm.
like. I say, listen, like not to
Me
sound
too.
cold, but like Nadia, enough's
Me
enough,
too.
right?
Yeah.
But if somebody opens up and it's something that I could say comforting to help them overcome it, then yes. But a man being soft or emotional when he gets home in his homestead, because what happens in your home should stay in your home, right? If you have to play the role of being hard out there, the guy's making a very valid point that you can't play hard all the time. We're human too. You pinch us, we feel the same pain, if not more. So why can't we scream, ouch? We have to be mad and say, oh, yeah, I didn't feel that. Like, it doesn't make sense. It's a stigma.
Mm-hmm. You're right.
I tried not
JG.
to cry.
I started hyperfixating on being pinched, and I'm like,
More
Okay.
times than not, if I cry in public, it's anger. It's not because I'm hurt. It hurt like,
same,
oh, you made me cry.
Mm-hmm.
It's like I'm so fucking angry. Tears are coming out of my eyes.
because you want to
Mm-hmm.
choke the life out of
Yes,
somebody.
yes, yes. And it
Mhm.
happens. When that happens, it's like, the lights are gonna go off soon because I had
It's like
tendencies to black
you
out.
got to release that emotion some type of way because if
Yes,
not,
yes.
somebody gonna get hurt.
I
Yeah, I
use the
feel
I use the pressure cooker analogy, Nadia.
you.
When you start the pressure cooker, it doesn't whistle right away, right? But when that shit
Mhm.
whistles, you know it's ready. Either you deal with it or you're gonna deal with it.
Uh-huh. I feel you. JG.
I think a lot of us men have had that was in the hood situation. We swinging at the air and tears coming down our face because we're that angry. We can't release it on that person. So we go somewhere where we feel like it's our fortress of solitude. We just let it out. Um, I am with the Diaz. It's, even if it's a woman, if you crying about something like, what the fuck you crying over that? It's nothing but
I've
What?
said that.
I had friends that have cried to me, especially over a girl. I'm like, now I told your dumb ass to leave her alone a long time ago, but you didn't listen.
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly.
I'm laughing, right?
Exactly.
I've told some
Like
guys that
I
before, right?
told
And the
you,
guys have told me that, right?
But
And so yeah.
okay, so yes, I
Okay,
understand.
before I was gonna
That,
say
yeah, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. Finish what you said.
I was gonna say that there may be a thin line between sensitivity and passion. So what I mean,
Hmm.
somebody can be so passionate about something that they cry, and it's like I don't know. I guess I'm not that sensitive guy that will cry. I'm not a crier. So when I see a man crying about something, I'm like, what the fuck? If it ain't a loved one like your mom or your wife, something passed away, something like that, nigga, stop around me. Right? If you lose your job, you cry, I lost my job, but you were late 10 times in a row, nigga, what the fuck you get? Right? You had it coming. So I don't know.
see.
So basically, there has to be justification to the tears.
I
So
Because
No,
I
being an
can't I
no,
can
independent
just
definitely
man,
don't,
see
if
it.
you're crying over
don't
that,
bring it to
that's not
me if it is.
sensitive. That's not
Don't.
sensitive.
yes,
That's
Okay, then
flat.
don't come to me crying unless it's about some serious shit. Like
well,
Exactly.
that's
It
it,
gotta be some
right?
serious stuff.
Because so that's the
it's a
thing. If you
boundary.
have a dude that's like, oh, I got fired for, or I got yelled at where work and is crying and shit. Okay, yeah, we have an issue there, right? Like Paul said, if it's crying every other week, that's an issue, right? But to JG's point, where it's like, oh, I told you not to mess with that girl. But you gotta understand, bro. It don't matter what you say, man. You can tell the man that the woman is this and that, and if he likes her, he's still gonna fuck with her regardless, right? So you
Well,
gotta
don't
Fine with
come
me like
crying
you
to
want.
me when that shit
understand.
blow up in your face. Like I told you it was going to. Leave me
Exactly. Like I'm gonna do it
alone.
for you. Got your back. But I'm gonna say you a dumbass for the you ain't listen to what I said.
Then you
I'm
want to
sorry.
come to me with all your feelings, explaining what happened and how you really wanted this to work, and I'm like, but she don't like you, and I told you that.
Yeah, and then well, I thought it could work out. You know what I mean? I tried. I mean, I get it, right? You like stupid motherfucker. I told you, but I think like JD said, at least support the person. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna be the
The-
I
supporter.
do. I be nice, but I'm still gonna tell you I told you so.
yeah, I probably would too. A couple, I would not right away though. You know what I mean? Like I wouldn't like right away. Oh, we broke up. I told your stupid ass not to. No, you know what I mean? Oh man, I'm sorry to hear that. Everything cool. Blah 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 blah. Don't worry. Get over it. Get over it. You know, let's go smoke a spliff, whatever. Now I smoking a spliff. I told you though, bro. Like I told you. You know what I mean? I told you not to mess with her. But just to blurt it out like right away after them, nah, I'm not that cool. I'll wait before I say it, but I'll say it. You know what I mean? I told you. It is what it is. You didn't listen. You didn't listen. So I don't know. I just feel that the video where it's talking about going home and when you're with your woman, I think that is the one place where a man should be
Yeah.
able to be. You know what I mean?
Himself.
Because he's right. Right. Because he's right though. Like we gotta be hard every day out on the street. You know what I mean? And then when you come home,
Hmm.
you don't want to be hard there. You want to be able to express your feelings and how you're feeling. And, and that's one thing a lot of men don't do is express how they feel and even to their woman because sooner or later, or maybe it might come back and haunt you. She might throw it in your face, right? So that's why
Throw what
men
in
don't
your
really
face?
anything like, oh, baby, when you go in and being vulnerable, or I remember that last time when you said this or you said that, right? That's why a
What
lot of men
I
don't
want
like
to
to be
know. I want
vulnerable.
to know what specifically a woman has ever thrown in your face, like that you feel comfortable
Me,
sharing. Yeah, because I that's some shit I've never done. Like, I mean, if I'm gonna bring some shit up, it's because you bringing some shit up. But it's never about you being vulnerable. It's about you being petty. and how you doing the same shit that you claim that I'm doing, and you know what I mean. I'm not bringing up
And
no.
no, I've had it. I just can't think of anything right now, but one will come to me. And
Okay.
maybe not on this stream, but one day I'll be like, oh, yeah, remember you asked me that question? And this is what happened. Because, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, because a
You know
lot
what I
of
mean?
dudes say that, but I've never heard anything specific. Like, because I'm just like like I said, I speak from my point of view, my
Hmm.
life, my with my perspective. So, but I've never done no shit like that. So it's just like,
Well, I
what are
got an
these
example.
women bringing up? What JP?
I got an example. Here we go. I was at this job, and like the guy said, hey, you at work, you gotta maintain a certain facade, right? You gotta that hard attitude, right? And there was this guy. If you're a grown man, even if you're an adolescent, you don't want nobody talking down to you. Like, no, I'm a man at the end of the day. You come to me as a man, but I need my job, so I take a lot of shit. So I was dating this chick, and I got off work and I was talking. And I went to see her. We went out, and that's when I was kind of got vulnerable. It was like weeks and weeks and weeks of holding this stuff in. You know what she said to me? You know, sometimes I feel like I'm the man and you the woman. That shit changed me all. I said, you know what? I cannot talk to you no
Sorry,
fucking
what
more.
happened?
I'm not saying anything. I'm not saying anything else. I'm be
Hmm.
hard at work. I'm be hard when we be together. I'm hard.
Hmm.
That's it. But
Hmm.
then that stuff
Comment like that
festers,
could just
and you
destroy
start
you,
having
bro.
these issues, right?
Fuck.
These
Why
medical
the
issues
fuck
I
did
have.
she
That's why
just
me and
come
Doc,
out and say that? What the
That's
hell?
that's wrong, JG. That's fucking wrong, yo.
And
hey,
That'll just twist your face, yo. What?
you see that,
Where the
that,
fuck did that
and
come from?
but even
that,
in that reaction, that's what a lot of men go through when they come home, talk to their significant other. They might not say the exact thing, but the way,
hmm,
not you, but
hmm,
some women come off as
hmm,
if, you know what, you're supposed to be the man. You're supposed to be do this and do that. Or how
hmm,
are you as a woman going to tell me how to be a man? No more than me as a man can tell you how to be a woman.
hmm. They always tell you,
I
man
don't
up. You
know.
know
It's
what I
men
mean?
online that do that every day.
Oh yeah, don't worry, we got our issues too, 100%. But
Oh,
you
yeah,
get
fact.
that, for a man, it's like man up. You know what I mean? Man are
That's
this or man are
crazy.
that. So it's like
I
you
don't know.
can't be. Go ahead.
I guess because like in my relationships, I just let people be who they are. Like I don't try to
Hmm.
change people and stuff like that. It's like, oh, I mean, that's who they are. So whatever. I mean, don't get
You're
me
not
wrong. If
supposed
it's
to,
yeah,
right?
you're supposed to be able to feel like you can be yourself.
Hmm.
And I haven't felt like that in all of my relationships, but I feel like I allow my partner to be themselves.
Hmm.
So and I allow them to be vulnerable, and I'm not gonna like you know go and tell some shit. I just, it's just I'm just like why I ain't never been that. Like I said, if I'm gonna bring up some shit, like I'm gonna bring up some shit that you said that I did, and I'm gonna bring up a time where you did the exact same thing. That's the type of pettiness I'm gonna bring up. I'm not
I
bringing up
got you. I
no.
got you.
I ain't bringing up
Well,
no. You was crying because your grandma was in the hospital type of shit. Like
Yeah, like,
right.
don't
you know
judge me
what
for acting this
I
way.
mean?
You did the same shit over here.
And I
Yeah.
think a lot. I think a lot of women like think if a man cries, he's soft. You know what I mean? And I'll give you an example. One time I was at my cousin's funeral. I was there with my son's mother, and my cousin, it was his father who died. He didn't cry. He did not shed a tear once. And I told him, like, bro, if you need to bust out, you shouldn't be holding that in. But my
Yeah,
son's
there you
mother
go.
thought that was so. My son's mother thought that was so like, oh, I can't believe he didn't like. She like it was nice to her. I'm like, no, that is not nice. That is not good, right? Because what
That's just
happened?
gonna haunt you
He
later.
he killed himself.
Hmm.
Mm.
Damn.
So that same cousin that didn't cry at the funeral passed away, and he killed himself, right? So that's what I'm saying. Like exactly what this guy was saying. Like, if you try to be too hard all the time, like Roberto said, it's going to explode, right? And you're going to. I remember I was texting like, bro, if you need to come to Montreal and chill out here, come true, whatever. No responses, no responses. And then the call came in, right? What he did is he went into his driveway and, and into his garage, closed the doors, turned the car on, and died that way. So that's what I'm saying. So when you hold in all of that stuff, and I feel like he was holding in a lot that he wasn't telling anybody, you know what I mean? A lot of pain, a lot of whatever. And he was doing the strong man pretending that everything was okay stuff. And that's exactly the point that this man was making in that video, is that if you do that, it could be the end
this
of
whole
you.
man thing, who defined it?
I don't
Men,
know.
y'all do men.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
Y'all
I
are
don't
doing
know.
this to yourselves.
Yeah, because
Everything that y'all
but like
complain
Anjo
about
said,
is the shit that
when a
y'all
man
done to society.
when a man cries in front of a woman and she says, "Be a man," but yet women want independence and want to be treated different. Should I tell you, be a woman, get in the kitchen, go in the laundry room, make sure the house is clean, do everything, cook, be a woman? Isn't that kind of the same thing?
No, that's the
Why
man's
not?
version of a
Well, that's
okay.
a woman's version of a man. Be a man then. It can't just be one way. It's a two-way street, baby. It's a
You right.
two-way street.
Yeah, he right.
That's
He
what
right.
I always say. Listen, if you want me to be sorry and sad and, caring when you cry, I'm human too. Man or woman, we're both human.
Facts.
End result. So you have feelings just like I do. Maybe I don't express them as much as you, but when I do, be nurturing. Don't tell me this man shit, because the same way a woman will run to another man if the man ain't giving her or showing her the love she wants. A man will run to another woman who's nurturing, right?
Some women don't know how to be nurturing because they were never nurtured.
Yeah, but you see, it can't be because of that man.
It's not.
So why should that man suffer because of her past?
I didn't say he should.
But that's what I'm trying to say.
No,
it's
go to somebody else
two-way
that's
street.
nurturing.
It's got to be a two-way street.
So here's a question I'll ask. So someone that's not nurtured, does that mean they can't learn to be a nurturer? Right? Because it's like, right, exactly. So it's all about if that person wants to put in the time to learn.
Some people don't realize that they're not nurturing. Some people don't. Because they just think that this is how women are because they've only seen women act this way or be this way. So then when somebody tells them they're not nurturing and they were never nurtured, sometimes that's the first time that they ever heard it, and they don't know how or what to do. So like a lot of stuff.
I guess my thing is, where's that balance, right? Because I've heard women say he's not sensitive to my concerns. He's not sensitive to my feelings. He's not sensitive to what I'm going through. But when I am being sensitive, I'm not man enough. So which one is it?
Because you're sensitive of your issues, JG, not her issues. Your issues. Your issues don't matter, obviously.
Nadia, you are an exception. You're an exception. We're just talking about everybody else.
You said it straight up. That's how you are.
You're an exception. But
I ain't saying there's anything wrong with Nadia.
Yeah, no. And the thing about it too is, right, men don't open up a lot, right? So we don't, I know, Roberta, like when you're on bad days, you don't always talk about your bad days, right? But that one day where you want to get some bullshit, like, oh, be a man, then you will never do it again. You know what I mean? You'll never do it again. You'll never talk that again. Because if the one time I come to talk to you, you know what I mean? Because I need to talk to you and I get crapped on, never do that again. You know? Yeah, Nadia, you need to seem amazing. Well, thank you. I think we're all amazing on this panel here. You know what I mean? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. But you see,
in order for two people to be a unit, they both have to be able to be themselves. That's a unit. That's a unit. If you can't express yourself in front of your woman, then you better ask who's that person expressing himself to.
100%. And you want people to be themselves so that well, there's good and bad in every relationship, right? It's what good and bad can you handle. If someone is being fake, then you'll never know that real, like, oh, that real person is this, and I don't like that, right? So everybody has to be themselves. I agree with you 100%.
But how do you feel towards this comment, Nzo? You're too sensitive. How does that make you feel? Doesn't it feel belittling?
It does, especially when, you know, it's a, because I can understand some people can be too sensitive. Yes, 100%.
Yeah, but define too
Too
sensitive. Were you sensitive
Okay,
6
so
times in a month? That makes you too
right.
sensitive? Like, what is it? Isn't it that
Yeah.
your level of what you consider sensitive?
I think maybe what you're sensitive about. You know what I mean? What you being sensitive about. And if it's like constantly every day, oh, something at work happens, so you're sensitive about it, or you're on the metro and you said like every day there's just something, then I think there's a little bit of a okay, that's a little bit too much. You know what I
But
mean?
you won't be. You
But
won't be
might want to go to the
you be called a
doctor
little
if
bitch.
you.
what?
Seriously, that's the
I got a
thing.
question right here.
Go
We've all
ahead.
seen the movie 300, correct?
Yes.
300. Okay. Leonidas. Will we say that he was a man's man, a manly person?
Yeah, I would
Yeah.
say so.
Okay. Before he kicked that dude down the well, who did he look at first?
His woman, his wife.
His woman. She gave him.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
When
yeah,
he
for
went
sure.
to see the oracle and that shit, he came down to the bedroom. Was he not vulnerable in that situation? That's the stuff I'm
And
talking about. Like the
and
guy was
she
talking
had
about in the
his
video.
back. Yeah, yeah, and she
That is
had his
back.
back, 100%. Yeah, yeah,
Let the
100%.
man come to you one on one. Say, hey, baby, I got a
But you
lot going on.
see,
I need to talk.
all of that stuff I love, JG, but they fucked it up when she went and fucked that other dude. That's where they fucked
Hey,
that up. You know what I
hey,
mean?
it's the
Nah,
same thing as a woman doing OnlyFans.
nah,
Hey,
bro.
she do you bring that
Nah,
money in.
that's
Hey,
what
let's go. Let's go.
nah, bro.
My wife want to do OnlyFans. Okay, hey, do your thing, boo. Let's go. Get that money. You ain't doing a
That's where
porn
they
though, but you
messed
can
it
do
up.
OnlyFans by yourself.
But I agree with you, right? So that's the thing. And again, if you don't have that in your corner, if you don't have that type, then you need to move on, right? I think this is the thing,
Facts.
and why the red pill is so popular is because that's a lot of the stuff that they talk about. Is just they take it to a totally fucking extreme level to where it's just like, are you guys like idiots?
That's what I be like. Do they not listen to they just like to hear they self talk. That's what it is. This is
Pretty much.
because I
Yeah.
was like the stuff that they be saying is it adds up to you still not getting no pussy.
Facts.
Mm.
Facts.
Right?
Facts. Facts. 100%. And that's what I'm saying. And I've seen this post on. Okay, so first off, I'm sorry. I'm just gonna cut into a little bit here because Fresh and Fit Myron, right? He was on his stream talking about any man that plays video games is soft or whatever, not a real man. What the fuck was he doing on Twitter today? Playing fucking video games, live streaming it. I was like, oh, really? So I posted, I went on the comments and said, oh, so I thought real men didn't play video games, right? That's one thing. Then he posted something else, and I'm just like, okay, yeah, he posted something about some guy and talking about, gay stuff. But this guy has a picture where he's lying in bed with another man lying on top of him, and he talking about people being gay. Like, bro, these are the people that 3,000 people watch these guys stream. Roberto, 3,000 people. Fresh and Fit channel was the #1 super chatted channel last year until they were demonetized. All right. They were making over $1 million. And these are the guys that
Why were they
people are listening to.
demonetized?
Because they were saying stupid shit like they're saying, right? YouTube got fed up with them, demonetized Andrew Tate, demonetized Pearl Lee. All these red pill people are getting demonetized because they're talking.
They're poisoning shit.
Yes, pretty much poisoning stuff. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I think when you have real conversations like we have, we can talk about certain things because we all get poom poom, right? And well,
Mm-hmm.
penis, but but you know what I mean? We could talk about these things,
I
but
get
I
both.
think okay, there you go. There you go.
Whoa, wait a minute. Huh?
Yeah, I know, all right. Got me
I ain't mad
stuttering
at you.
over
Do
there.
your thing. Do it. Yeah.
I will play every Pokemon as long as I have $70. You can't tell me Jack. Go right ahead. If you like Pokemon, go. I don't get it, but now
What
that's
you
a
don't
thing.
get the app or the like the game.
Playing Pokemon.
I mean, but
You
there's
see,
two. It's a difference between Pokemon Go and then like the Pokemon game.
yeah, I know Pokemon Go. You go around the city, you try and find the Pokemon. Yeah, I
Yeah.
remember people went crazy
Mm-hmm.
for that when it first came
Never
out.
playing that game again in my life ever.
When Chill told me he was still playing
Why?
it, I was like, what?
I'm still playing it too. Chill. What's
What?
I gotta get back on it. I ain't been playing it like I used to.
You remember when
I
that game came out,
refuse never
Roberto?
again.
Pokemon Go?
I'm seeing all these stupid people standing around in circles, looking in the sky and shit like they're all lost. I'm like, what's going on here? What are these people doing?
I remember I was driving. I play Pokemon Go. And I was driving. You know, you got the phone up. You're looking around like, where the hell is Pokemon? So I drove through this parking lot, right? I didn't know it was a church, but it was a parking lot. I'm looking for this Pokemon. So I had my phone up, not knowing there was kids out there playing. So a guy, he thought I was recording kids. So I'm like, no, I'm looking for a Pokemon. I said, I ain't never playing that
Wow.
game again in my life. I'm done.
People got hit by cars
God.
playing that game.
Oh yeah, they
Bruh.
did.
And one time I went downtown and get off the metro and I'm looking in like the park and I'm like, what the hell's going on here? Like, why are all these people over here? So I think something going on. So I walk over.
Doing a raid.
Yeah, you know what I mean? And when you're walking over, you're not really asking anybody because you don't know, but you're trying to listen to conversations. And then I hear, oh, Pokemon supposed to come at this. And I said, these motherfuckers are all here for Pokemon Go?
Yo.
Really? Absolutely not. I'm sorry. That is a nerd.
Do you get any money out of that?
Nothing.
You can. It's YouTubers that make money from still doing
Well, yeah, by
Pokemon
streaming
content.
it. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
There's ways to people make money like streaming these video games and stuff. Crazy.
It's good exercise. You know.
Yeah, like I gotta find a Pokemon.
You gotta walk. You gotta walk.
That's what you want to call exercise. I ain't gonna tell you different. But you gotta do something like.
Chill said he
okay.
plays
He
both.
played both.
Poe said he get both. Him too. He said Andrea still plays it. Y'all find Satan. Okay, so you guys are actually talking about a certain Pokemon to find? Really? Wow. Anyways,
it was fun when I started playing them into that situation. I'm done.
Yeah, I see.
If I gotta wake up at oh my god 12 o'clock, this Pokemon's gonna be downtown, and I'm getting on dressed and showered and everything to go downtown to find a Pokemon.
What happens when you find it? You go back home?
Yes, that's it.
I mean, you fight it, you collect it, and you know that's a part of
it.
You can choose. Yeah, you got to do raids. So like
everybody that was standing in that park, they're all fighting the same Pokemon.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody could win.
Yeah, everybody has a chance to catch the Pokemon once you beat it.
Now, I could understand if
you can
person
trade them and
catches
stuff.
it.
See, you can trade. It's a lot, and you can fight other people. So like, me and my husband can fight our Pokemon and stuff like that. You know? We can battle.
Works, whatever works. Okay. Learn something new every day on this YouTube. I'm telling you, yo.
So the next topic that I had here is, are they destroying black culture? And the reason why I came up with this, because I was watching this video, Akon, and then I started listening to Blame It, you can blame it on me, that song, right? And you all know what happened to Akon, right? He had a concert, called a girl
Mm-hmm.
up, she was underage, got a lot of trouble for that, and then disappeared, right? Disappeared. Now, when you listen to the words of the song, he's really talking about how they tried to blame him and it's not his fault. And I'm start thinking, well, maybe that's how they were trying to get him. And he
Because he was
decided,
the next one to blow up, huh?
yes. And then he decided, fuck that, I'm gone, and went back to Africa. I think he did maybe a little bit other stuff after that, but he bounced.
It's you know that's a very good subject you bring up because I was asking. This guy was at the fucking pinnacle of his career. And he just disappears.
Mm-hmm.
Like, hey, where's Akon? He hasn't put out a song in a while. What happened?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
This is light to me, man. I didn't even know about this young girl.
Oh yeah. It was. Go ahead, Lydia.
The crazy thing when he was is the fact that one, she was underage in the club, which
21 years old over. Mm-hmm.
It's not that hard to get in because I've done it
Yeah.
before. Whatever. Anyway, and I know of other people that was underage got into full adult clubs, 21 and up type of stuff. Anyway, then the fact that she was in the VIP section. So yeah.
Really?
So yeah, he chose her out of the VIP. So like I'm like, dang, if she was in the VIP. So yeah, I don't know if that was like a setup, but like I said, it's pretty easy for someone to be underage using somebody else's ID to get in the club. It's not hard.
Absolutely.
That was
And
my
now that
first
you
club when I
say,
was 14.
yeah, me too. 16, I was in my first club, 100%. So if you're saying she was a VIP, then he called them up, yeah, 100%. And we already talked about how they like to set you up. And I think they find your weakness, right? Oh, this guy likes to smoke weed. All right, we can catch him with a pound of weed. You know what I mean? This guy likes the women. Okay, so we can catch him with a woman. And I think Akon caught whiff of what was going on and bounced. But you have other celebrities. Again, we all know what R. Kelly did. But should R. Kelly be the only one that went to jail? His manager should have went to jail. Everybody that enabled what he did and knew what he was doing should have went to jail as well.
Cooperators.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. If I'm in a car and Roberto just robbed the bank and I'm sitting there and he's driving away from the police and he get caught, even though I may have got picked up on the way or whatever, I'm still an accessory. So why is it that none of these accessories got arrested? You know
Because if
why?
you rat them out,
Yes.
you get a pardon.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
They ratted him out 100%. That's guaranteed what happened. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm saying. I'm like, for me, they destroying you. And I think a lot of these guys that got out for that reason, as to they don't want to be destroyed, right? There's a lot of rappers out there that talk about that as well. JG, what are your thoughts?
I think the biggest mistake a lot of these guys make for entertainment. You hear me?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Okay, cool. I think a lot of mistakes a lot of these guys make is some of them actually plant certain people in those audiences, bring them up so there won't be any legal issues going on. Right? I think bringing a random person up there that you assume maybe 18 and up, that can be an issue. Akon was, like Roberto said, was on a trajectory where he was the top guy. And I also think what he was trying to do in Africa too had a lot to do with it.
That too.
Mm-hmm.
I think he had a lot of plans for building in Africa, uplifting African citizens and Black African citizens anyway. And you know how that goes. You try to do something for Black people, bam, we got to shut you down.
Didn't he try to create his own currency too, or something like that in
Yep,
Africa?
he was trying to
Somewhere he was
create
going to
like
use,
his own
yeah,
city and have his own currency and all of
Yeah.
that.
Mm-hmm. And you know they shut that down, right? Because
Of course.
can't have that. So Roberto
Know your
or Nadia,
role. Know your role.
what do you
No,
say?
you're right. But yeah, I always found that situation crazy. But I always was like, did he discover Lady Gaga or
Yes, he
did
did. This is what I was under
and
the impression. And right around when
Mhm.
he discovered her and she took off, that's when he
mm-hmm.
disappeared.
Yep.
Oh, really? So you see,
Yeah,
Mhm.
brother, there
Yeah.
you go. There you go.
because he hadn't made any
It's like
music for a while. And then they were saying, oh, he was a producer. He discovered Lady
Mm-hmm.
Gaga and what else is to come. And then, poof, where did Kanye go?
it's
Okay.
like long back Taylor Swift, you know. Kanye does that thing on stage. She starts booming up. He starts slowly going down. A lot of his stuff is his own fault, but you know.
Mm-hmm. Agree. I'm just saying, man, at the end of the day, right? The industry is not for us, right? And it's like you can go in there. And Ice Spice, and I didn't save it, but I seen it today where she had this little interview and she said she feels like a product. She said, I will never did say anything bad about the industry because it helped me and my family, but I feel like a product. And I said, you are.
Mm-hmm.
You're a product to bring down hip hop because you are not talented at all. I'm sorry. Just not. I try to give it the benefit of the doubt by actually listening to her lyrics on more than one song. And about 5 minutes in, I'm like, nope, can't do it. Sorry. There's no substance. There's nothing good about this at all.
Can you
Right.
drop
So
her on
when
here?
you
I didn't know who you're talking about.
Ice Spice,
Who's that?
yeah,
I thought
I
that's
got
one of
you.
the Spice Girls,
I
man.
got you. I
Ice
got you.
Spices. Who's that? Ice Spices. That a Spice Girl?
Listen, I can't lie.
It is not a Spice Girl.
the, the booty
Ice
kind of big. I
Spice.
can't lie. But the lyrics, hold on. This is the song that's popping for her.
She albino?
Just light skin.
Yeah, she just light skinned. Oh, FYI,
That's
that girl
bleak.
that's on
No?
FYI, the girl that's on the counter
Hold on.
is
I
underage.
ain't hear.
She's like 16 or 17.
Which one
Not
is that?
her. The girl.
How can we tell?
I stopped it right on the booty.
It's one of the young.
No.
It's
The deal, you cracked me up. Not her. Well, I don't
not.
know.
I had to.
uh,
You have to keep.
here.
Who bleaches her shit, huh?
It's
Is
on
it?
the It's one of the girls on the counter.
Oh, here. Hold on. Here.
The girl beside her,
On the right or
right
left?
there, in the black shirt.
There's,
They're both
there's
wearing
two
black.
black shirts.
Okay, my bad. The lighter
The
one.
one that says
The
Yes.
Jordan.
lighter one, yeah.
Jordan?
Yes.
The lighter one,
Yes.
Yeah, I was
the
gonna say
lighter
she
one.
looks young.
Kind of
Yeah.
young, yeah. She do.
She her content on TikTok is twerk content, and she's underage, and her parents don't care, and they just allow. And yes, Ice Spice knew her age and still put her in this video to be one of the twerkers.
You see what I'm saying, right? And that's why when she said, I feel like a product," I'm like, you are a product, and you're giving them their agenda. That's what you're doing. You are
Mhm.
feeding into it, right? So they're trying the music and TV, movies. They're trying every other way to destroy us, and
I
she's
want to
just
know who's
another one of
producing
those.
these videos. I'd really love to see who's producing these videos.
Well, you know why the video was.
No, I
The
want to know
only
if it's a
reason.
brother. That's what I want to know.
Oh, you know what? Sometimes, to be honest with you, it's women that are producing these women videos now. I don't know about this one, but that's what's selling. It's her
Is it a
ass.
sister?
Oh, that I don't know either. That I don't know either. But
Because
it's
we
her
knew
ass
back in
that's
the day
selling.
of rap, the big guys in the back were not brothers.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And there was maybe
For
about
sure.
1 or 2 of them that were actually producing videos, and they were more West Coast. So
You
Ice
stupid.
Spice is trash. No talent, shaking ass. That's it. 100%. My son said the girl dancing on the table. Damn, they're destroying black culture. This is music is trash. Yeah, I heard. I'm feeling in the deli, shaking on my belly. I'm like, what the fuck is that? Like 2-year-old nursery rhymes.
I
That's
didn't
some
even hear the
Dr. Seuss
lyrics.
shit. You see what I'm saying? That's some Dr. Seuss shit. Hold on. Listen to them, Roberto. I'll play them again. I don't give a fuck about YouTube right now. I'll probably demonetize me anyways. Listen to the lyrics, Roberto. Listen close.
She shake it like jelly.
Hold on.
She shake it like show her panties. Your body, she
There we go.
Okay, I heard it now.
Exactly. 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 You know, at least I will say Cardi B, she can rap. She got a flow, she got lyrics, she can rap. Megan Thee Stallion, she can rap. They have talent.
Yeah,
There,
I
right?
hear some really hard females on XFM. I'm not hearing this stupid shit, man.
They have talent. Sexy
Yeah.
Red and Ice Spice don't have talent.
Mm.
They have none. You know what I mean? And
they're being
that's
pushed.
what I'm. Yes. Yes. Go ahead, guys, because I'm always talking.
Man,
about
ain't
the
nobody
chick
watching the videos for a talent.
That's for
I sure
sure.
not. I'm just be honest with you. I ain't watching it for no rap skills.
I can't say very much because I didn't know who she was till now. So I can't really say anything.
Well, you got to go see the concert where she was dressed up as Betty Boo. You got to look that one up. Then you'll
Yeah,
understand.
boy.
She could barely move because that dress was
I know.
Hey,
I know.
it was
I
enough for
know.
itty
me.
bitty
It
dress.
was enough for me.
I know. Every time she moved, that thing went right up over there. I was like, oh, okay. Well, Nicki Minaj too, Paul. Nicki Minaj can rap too. I stay away from women like that all the time. Cardi B is better than Nicki Minaj, and they actually spend millions to help
What
people
the?
each year.
That's not a
What?
dress. That's a tank top. That's not a dress, man. That shit don't cover nothing but the top of her ass. That ain't a dress. I'm like, I had to look. What?
I mean, that's how her skirts be too. She be having fur
Yeah.
boots and skirts
Mhm.
that just graze the top of her ass.
How isn't this rated R or 18
Hard
plus
R.
or whatever the rating system is now? How is that not part of it?
I have no idea, bro. I look at some of these YouTube videos and I'm like, how are they getting away with this stuff?
How
I
could
can't
you
That's
even
bring
because they
your
don't
curse.
play.
12-year-old son
It's
to a
because they don't
concert
play
like this?
videos on TV no more.
Yeah,
Like what station plays music
for
videos?
real.
BET don't, MTV don't, VH1 don't. So
What?
people make the videos as explicit as they want to because YouTube is gonna play them. YouTube, Vimeo,
Mm.
what is that? Vimeo,
Yeah.
not Vimeo. My
That's
bad.
that's a good point because now that you say it, I really don't. I don't remember seeing any videos on TV in the longest time. To be honest with you, like any video is like on YouTube,
There's no
right?
countdown TV shows. There's no more like TRL,
Yeah.
106 in Park. There's no more of that. There's no more countdown TV shows. So like all videos are basically viewed on YouTube. So they can make them as raunchy as they want to. I mean, if you look up a Sukiana video, that's straight
Kiana.
porn. It is. It's yeah.
I'm finna look it up now.
Okay.
Kiana.
Sukiana.
That's
I mean,
Okay, I'm
crazy.
speaking of talk about people degrading the culture,
Unbelievable.
like people cannot stand Sukiana because she's just the epitome of what they think black women are. Like she's loud,
Mhm.
she's ratchet, she's hypersexualized, and it's like she's paying the character though.
Where did
Mhm.
she wear that
What
dress? Was that on a award show?
Where was
concert?
she
I
at?
think she was doing.
Yeah,
I think she was doing a
it was
concert
some
somewhere.
concert.
Yeah.
Because they show her sitting on a chair, and I can't
It
really
was.
explain much, but
I
I
think
can literally see her coochie.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
she said
the way she has
she
her
said
tank
she a
top on,
baddie. She's showing her panties.
Exactly.
yeah, but the way she has it, it's like, look here.
Yeah, I know.
Maybe she don't care.
It's well, it's pretty obvious. Fuck. That's what I'm saying. Like, you know, I remember I
You
took
like
my
less than
daughter.
self-respect.
I took my young daughter to see what was the name of that fucking movie? With those fake superheroes. It was pretty graphic. Something Squad.
Suicide Squad.
Suicide Squad. I took my
Yeah.
daughter, she was really young, like I think maybe 8 years old. And the whole time, because you know, we watch all kinds of superhero movies together, and the whole time I'm sitting in the cinema, what are people thinking of me bringing this little girl to see this graphic shit, man? Fucking in the microwave and shit like that.
Yeah.
Wouldn't a father or a parent feel the same way bringing their child to that concert?
Facts.
Or shouldn't they? Like, come on, man. Who are they targeting with that shit?
You bring your and that's the thing. It's little girls, right? It is. It's little girls.
Wow.
So you bring in little girls to a Ice Spice concert, and she's on stage with her ass showing like that.
And then there's no teen acts for these youngins to look up to.
Facts.
So so
Facts.
like literally they have who are they looking up to? Who are they gravitating to? Who's in their age bracket? None of these women, because these are grown ass women that are rapping about grown ass women things, but being marketed to children.
Facts. Facts. And remember, like you said, when we were growing up, at least we had, ABC, and we had all these little crisscross. We had kid
Yeah,
groups.
we had children acts. So
Who do we have now though? Now that you mention it,
none.
nobody. I don't know any
That we
children.
have the nepo babies, but the nepo babies ain't rapping about kid stuff or singing kid stuff. Because now these children are looking up to what's the child name? My bad. Northwest, Blue, and Adonis. But as you can see, all of these children have only been on their parents' stuff. They're not on their own stuff. They
And
don't have
you
their
know
own
what?
music yet.
And there's what's that little black kid, man? Because K-Dot showed the video on his channel and got a strike for it. There's that little black kid. There's a video going around where he's slapping this girl's butt and he's always rapping about money. He's like 8 years old. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I
So
I
done
know what you're
there's
talking about. I
that.
don't know what his name.
There's that
You,
too.
did you hear what the way they had Bow Wow rapping when he was on when he was with Snoop?
Lil RT, that's his name.
They had
Yeah.
Bow Wow cussing and everything.
Yeah. 100%.
What up,
So
I was like, thank goodness for Jermaine Dupri, because damn.
but that's what it is now, right? So, and I think, like Roberto said, like it's all an experiment. They test it out, see if it works, like you said. You know what I mean? Oh, okay, nobody says anything. Okay, let's put out a little bit more. Oh, no one's saying anything. Okay, let's put out a little bit more. And as they're doing this, they're taking the real stuff and bringing it in the background. And it's like, let's just flood the industry with this because this is what's making. And you know what? It's okay, yes, it's making money, but I also think that like J. Cole and Kendrick Lamar would make just as much money if they freaking push these guys enough, right?
I'm
I
sure
just
they're
don't think.
happy as fuck the way they're living their life. Because I mean, J. Cole could ride his bike around New York City, take the subway, talk to the people. The guy is so
Well,
grounded. There's only like Keanu Reeves. There's only so many people like that are so
Mhm.
grounded, and it's sad we lose them young. You know, they're still around, but more times than not, people like that you lose them young. They're too grounded.
Facts. Facts. You're gonna say something, Lydia?
I'm about to say J. Cole ain't touching no car since he got into that little scrap with Diddy. He ain't trying to end up like who was the Kid Cudi?
Grounded. Yeah, I
What
think
happened
he
to
is,
Kid
and I
Cudi?
think what's that?
What happened to Kid Cudi?
Yo,
Oh,
the whole car blowing up thing.
That's what Diddy. Diddy thinks he's the boss. Boy. Don't worry,
Allegedly.
Nadia. We'll protect you,
Allegedly.
Nadia.
Allegedly.
They ain't watching, Nadia.
wow.
Allegedly.
Okay.
Wow. Hey, he's in trouble, man. That's all I'm gonna say. Is
Maybe
even if
maybe we should do an episode on him, because I don't know enough. I don't see it like there's no propaganda coming up on my shit about him.
really
Mm-hmm.
seems like every other week something new comes out about Puffy, man. Yeah, we could
For
definitely
real.
do something like that. Yeah, for sure.
Well, I want to get educated,
100%. Well, I was like, that's the kind of entertainment tonight stuff. So I said I'd leave it alone because
We
that's
can
not the
touch
stuff
like a
we're-
15-minute segment. It's in your blood. You want to get
Oh
it out.
man.
Just a little segment, because
That's gonna be longer than 15 minutes.
Nadia.
Yep.
But when he held those little segments on Kelly and what's his name, the man running from the cab and shit, those were nice little segments.
Jonathan.
Yeah, Mr.
All
Major.
right.
If you want to drop like a 15-20 minutes just to keep us or me educated on what's going on out there,
Oh yeah, we could talk about some Puffy, definitely, bro.
I know JG's got some shit to say.
I love my cars. I love my house. I don't need no letter bombs in my mailbox. Until I see him in court, I'm shutting up.
It's that notorious, huh?
You know who his dad was.
Took the title.
Don't fall far from the tree.
There was a meme where, and I think I have it or I don't have it, but Puffy is looking at some dude and he has this look on his face, and they're like, yeah, that's how Puffy was looking at Meek Mills, right?
I just seen low key some
Puffy
shit about Puffy when he was he was talking to the making of the band members, and he was like, you ready to have a session with me? And I was just like, everything he say now just sounds so sus. And he was like, it was just like, I send it to you.
Hold on, I got one here. I got one here. Okay, so I have to show the whole thing so you guys can read it actually. Hold on. Share screen. It says Diddy in the studio with male rappers and R&B singers.
That's a fucked up shit.
I might grab a little too much on that guy. You touching a little too much.
Poor Diddy, eh? Those are the things that are going on Diddy, bro. He's getting murked. I'm telling you.
Wow.
He is getting murked in the media. But you know what? We always say that when you get too big, if you're not perfect, they're gonna come for you sooner or later, right?
There's always that one person
time is now.
He probably stepped on that one person who said, "Oh no,
100%." And you know who that person is, right? It's not just a regular person. It's one of the elite. You know what I mean? It's an elite. Who
called him out?
No. It started with the chick that did the sexual assault, Cassie, right? And then he settled with her. Then another chick came out, and then now they're getting all of these stuff with these guys, and they have this full page stuff of an article of him where they're talking about grooming, and they don't mention Usher's name, but the way they talk about him, it's Usher. The way they talk about Meek Mills, it's Meek Mills, and they have a lot of stuff like it's crazy, bro. It is crazy. Like he's if he gets out of this one, then he is going to be an extremely
up on
powerful
stage next to Trump.
Exactly. Powerful.
We did it. We did it.
Powerful. 100%. So that's how it goes, man. It was a great show, guys. Thank everybody for popping in. We'll just wait for Nadia to come back before we close it up. But I do want to close it up with a video because we were talking about, kids, kid rappers. I found this. Oh, and I got another thing I want to show too. Hold on.
Y'all talking about listening.
Thought that I'd be weak without you, but I'm stronger. Thought that I'd be broke without you, but I'm richer. Thought that I'd be sad without you, I love harder. You thought I wouldn't grow without you, I grew smarter. You thought that I'd be hopeless without you, now I'm happier. You thought that I'd be stressed without you, I'm just telling. Thought I wouldn't sell without you, sold 9 million. I'm a survivor, I'm not gonna give up, I'm not gonna stop. I'm a survivor, I'm a survivor, I'm not gonna give up. I'm gonna make it, keep on surviving.
You better sing, girl.
Right.
Nice. Nice.
Really like that shit, right?
That was
Now-
a rap, though, Nzo.
Huh?
That was a rap.
I know. But I just said kids in general, but I know it wasn't rap.
Okay, I was waiting for the girl
Yeah.
next to her. Yeah.
Now, this
She
one
was
is
just there for more support.
I hear you.
this one is a joke one. Listen to this.
Yeah, you don't say.
Is it worth it? Let me work it. I put my thing down, flip it and reverse it. If you got a big, let me search it to find out how hard I gotta work. Yeah.
So they removed the
That's funny.
reverse and put the baby in there. There's another one with the baby too. It's hilarious what they did with that. I swear, people on the internet can be extremely creative when it comes to some of these things. Because when I seen that video, I was never expecting anyone to do that, but that was funny. Roberto, where can they find you, sir?
Again, Wednesday nights, 9 o'clock here on the O.O.C with my boys and lady them.
Yes, sir. Nadia, where can they find you?
You can find me at the LOWKEY Cave. I don't know what we're doing Friday. And then I know we're doing the Tubi movie. What's the movie? Black Men Don't Cheat.
Oh my lord.
Watch that one.
Oh my lord. I don't even want nope. But I'll give you this. I am 100% sure any Tubi movie, and I mean anyone, is better than that fucking Tyler Perry crap that is on Netflix right now. Any fucking
Told
one,
you
I
it's
am
trash.
sure of it.
I tried to save you.
Bro, I said, really? So you're going to get it? Okay, they said the brother wasn't involved, and I'm going to spoil it because you guys didn't see it. I don't care. But you still going to get in the car with him? Like, wouldn't you even, like, I'm not sure. They've been lying
Man,
to you
the
the whole
whole
fucking time.
Hello 911. Who said that? Who
Yeah,
said
I know. I know.
Hello 911.
Oh, so she goes, right? The guy's like, oh, baby, I know you want me. I want you. I felt it, blah, 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 blah. No, I don't want you. She goes. She gets a call. And the coincidence, like the timing, her friend calls and, hey, want to show you a picture. So the picture of her husband going into a hotel room. So she goes back into the room while the man is fucking somebody. And she stands there and watching. The girl just gets up for no reason. You know what I mean? I don't know. Maybe she invite her in. Hey, come over here. Come join. No, the girl just gets up and leaves. And then they go and start fucking. I was like,
No,
what am
wait,
I
no,
watching here?
wait. He put on pants, take her on a motorcycle
Yeah,
ride,
and
then they come
right,
back
and
to
then they
fuck.
start
And
fucking.
I'm like, did you wash your balls before you did you wash
Facts.
it off before?
Oh.
Where's the condoms? Are we just raw dogging?
I was like, bro, avoid this movie at all costs. Do not watch it.
Wait. Which movie are you talking about?
It's a
The
Tyler
new
Perry
Tyler
movie on
Perry
Netflix.
movie.
Holy fuck! What a waste of an hour and a half of my life.
Oh, you watched it?
Stab her! Stab her! That's what I waited for.
I know.
Oh
Yep.
my god!
Right.
I know.
You know, we were just talking. We were just
I
talking.
know.
What a waste of an hour and a half of my life. I normally pass out on movies all the time, and I stayed awake for this one. Shoot me, man! I said, "Hold on, babe. Did I see Tyler Perry associated to this?"
Yes.
Yes.
She's like, "Who's Tyler Perry?" I if I knew, I would have said, "Next."
Not watching this shit. I know. It was horrible. It's really, and I was sitting there and I was just laughing at some of the stuff he was doing in this movie. And I'm like, are you kidding me? Like, really? I get it. I guess you were trying to be edgy or a little bit different, but you were still the same. Your movies are still the fucking same. Like, there's nothing different. Oh, okay. So maybe the boyfriend wasn't really the bad one, but wait, it turns out
Yes,
he was the bad one because he knew what was going on. What? The husband, not the boyfriend. Sorry, the husband. You know what I mean? I was just like,
My
bro.
question is, how did that painting get in that guy's house?
I know. No, not that, Roberto. He took the girl and told her to paint a blue line, and then she painted it. When she woke up in the morning, there was a whole fucking mural above her head. Like, you
Was
did
that
that
the
on
same
my-
He had already started it.
It's not even that
was
one.
over.
It's when she
Oh.
went to the house where they invited her.
Oh,
with the mom and
remember
the
they
brother.
raided his house to get the paintings. And remember the brother
That's
said he
right,
had
that's
bought a
right.
painting.
That's right. But he said the cops. I didn't know. It just a lot of things threw me off.
Remember he had all this planned. This was all planned in motion because he was gonna get him for the get
They
back.
really could have found somebody else to play the mom because she was a hella bad actress. She was really
horrible.
bad.
Yeah,
Really
horrible. Not only that, you're a painter and you're painting pictures, but you're taking the new picture and just placing it over the old picture in the same picture frame. What? Really? Who does that? Who does that? Like, there's no
Sex crazed brothers.
Oh my god, that movie was garbage.
This movie shouldn't even get a rating.
No,
there should be a
it-
remove from Netflix button. That's what there should be on these movies.
They need to make Tyler Perry stop making movies. He needs to stop making movies. You know what I mean? He can maybe, even if he wants to direct other people's movies, okay. But writing and producing and all that, he needs to stop. He needs to stop because it's ridiculous, his movies. Like I said, I would watch any fucking Tubi movie 10 times over. You could give me the worst one, Nadia, the worst one you've ever seen. Give it to me, and I will watch it 10 times over before I ever watch that.
Have you ever watched this
before I ever watch a Tyler movie?
The Lawnmower Man had a better twist ending than this one.
I'm sure.
It did.
I'm sure. What did you ask, Roberta? Have I seen what?
I just went blank because I was going to ask another question. What happened to her husband in this thing? Did he die?
Yeah. He
Yeah.
went through the windshield.
He went through the windshield. Yeah.
Did he? I thought that was the mom.
No.
So
the mama stabbed
the mom was on the hood of the car when she originally was driving away, and then he picked her up.
No,
and he started driving back to the house.
Yes.
Oh, and then she turned into the truck. That's right.
Yes. And when I was watching it, right? So first off, she gets in the truck but doesn't lock the doors because the guy runs up to the car and opens the door. I was like, wait, you didn't lock the door when you first got into the truck? Okay, I'm okay with that. But then she drives off and you see the moms, right? So I was like, oh, the mom's going to get hit. The moms didn't get hit. She was on the trunk. And I was like, okay, she's going to hit a tree. Sure enough, boom, she hits a tree. I was like, if this is not typical fucking car stupid.
Where did that fucking tree come from? You know what I mean? When she took off, there was a big open fucking field. I was like, where did this tree come from?
Fact.
Was there even
Mia
swerve marks on the
Topias.
grass? On the grass. Did you hear that sound?
Nothing. I was like,
You're not supposed to hear swerves on the grass.
for real. For real. I was just like, I'm never watching. Never
So the
again.
crash killed the mother, but yet she was able to get out and run like Ben Johnson.
And then run into the boyfriend who just happened, or her husband who just happened to magically be going back there. And then she gets into the car, and like you said, hello 911. I was like, what the fuck? Like, yeah, who answers the phone like that? Nobody does. You know what I mean? And you have to know, like, the minute I would have said, baby, something going on here. And when he got out the car, I would have got in the car and left his ass outside there and turned around and drove off, which was what the original plan was. But no, she gets in the car with him. Like, just crap. Black people, we need to do better when it comes to movies. Why can't we get like a sci-fi black movie or something that's original, right? Why do we have to depend on Tyler Perry for these type of stereotypical garbage movies?
Yeah, because they made her smart and stupid at the same time. Like
They did.
I like how she's so smart but so stupid. And then how
Facts.
both of these brothers ain't hitting their wife right, that they both go cheat with the same dude.
And then the friend, so the girl that originally slept with the dude, right? The lawyer's wife
Heidi.
is friends with her.
No.
Her name was Heidi?
No, my bad. You talking about the sister-in-law, the other sister?
Yeah, the one that slept with the dude first.
Clarice? I ain't like her name. That's Miss Mississippi from
I got you.
Oh, what's the show?
I
can't think of the name of the show.
So, anyways, when Kelly Rowland's character sleeps with the guy, she tells her friend, and her friend doesn't tell her that she did too. You know what I mean?
She
like,
looked good though in that role. That's all I could say.
She what?
I never really was a fan of hers, but she looked good in this movie.
Kelly Rowland?
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, I agree.
I was finding it too maga, you know?
Yeah. She looked good.
But that scene, paint, I was like, damn, she's been eating her Wheaties.
But yeah, that's Miss Mississippi from P Valley.
Oh, okay. I never watched P Valley. And guys, don't watch P Valley. You don't want to watch that.
Yes, I mean,
it's good. I like
that one.
Of
course you did, JG. JG, do your thing, brother.
All right. Catch us Wednesday nights on the O.O.C with Nzo, aka the Abbott, and the Osiris of the shit, the Split King, and the Professor of Ganja, alongside Roberto, aka Mr. 100, aka One Love, No Woman, No Cry. Also catch us with the one half of the LOWKEY K, the freestyle queen, spitting that fire and brimstone on all you suckers.
That is correct. Thank you guys for popping in. And before we go, I'm going to do what Danny asked and just show a little bit of me whooping.
Oh, gosh.
LOWKEY's
Why you do this?
Massacre again.
Oh, God.
That's their excuse, guys. You know, the rusty and musty, blah, 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 blah. You know what I'm saying?
Hey. Wait a minute now.
What?
No, this might be the one that he won. Like we played like 10 times.
No. This
He
ain't
only
what
won.
doing.
No, I don't think he won this one.
You're the guy.
JG was watching.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm the blind
I was
guy.
watching.
JG was watching.
Right?
It is. This was ridiculous. It really was.
I'm not gonna show the whole thing. I'll just show this round where.
Oh no. Okay. I don't know his face, but this one is not gonna kill me.
Looks like you lost here, Nzo. Looks like you lost here.
Hey, I think he did. I think he beat me that round.
I think you did with me on one.
I think you lost, Nzo.
Hold on.
You got that one. So now what are you gonna do?
I lost the round. I did not lose the game.
He lost the round.
Okay.
He was talking shit,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Onzo just spanked him from here on out. Pause.
Still waiting.
I don't know. Hold on, it's coming. Oh, maybe this one I did lose. I'm not sure. Or did I come back and win? I don't remember.
No. What the hell is that?
Oh my god.
Yeah, you came in tag teaming.
Well, my people ain't supposed to be helping
Yeah,
me.
you can.
Man. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Hold on. Okay, I missed that one. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. That was the one he won. Okay, my bad. Anyways, you guys can go watch the stream. I whipped his ass. That was the one. That was the one he won. But okay, hold on. No. Because I get mad. Fuck, you guys really gonna make me do this? Wrong video. Hold on. Because I get mad and I tell him to take the same guy again. My son laughing, so I gotta show. My son was laughing there in the background there, but he don't want none of this either. About to send another $2 for MK. You don't want none of this, kid. You got your ass beaten, MK too. So stop it.
When you die, you go to another life.
Stupid.
Maybe
Guess you gotta find another one.
Transition was fun.
No. There's no other one. Because he only beats me like 2 times out of 10. And this is me. Watch the comeback.
Easy, boy, easy.
See, it's a little bit ahead. So when you hear him saying no, it's because I just fucked his ass up.
He got that one on.
Oh.
It's just the beginning.
Yeah, I told him it's just the beginning. And I was right. You could hear the buttons mashing and everything, boy. I was like, I am not losing to this guy. He talked way too much shit on streams and shit. And when I finally got a chance to play him, I was like, I'm not losing to him. Look, I'll check in the buttons to make sure they're correct.
That's him doing that?
Yeah. Finish him. Right. I finish him right about here.
Get out of here.
There we go. And there's like 10 other rounds like that, guys. So you can go check that out. That's all I'm saying. Thank you all for popping in. It was a pleasure. We will be back next week. Peace.
Greatest trick the devil ever pulled.